paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot, then the goblins are hobbling round, coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We'll stuff self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions upon it, people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see dicks. Has anyone noticed this? Yes, I love titties! Big old titties!
What's up, you bitches? How y'all doing? What's up, Outlaw 2? How you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm tired as hell because I've been going so hard all day, every day. It's been a wild time to be alive. Yeah, I saw that, Billy. About the dude getting Epstein. I don't know if I should talk about that. I'm not trying to get Epstein either. You know, it's pretty obvious that if you join a lawsuit or testify against a giant corporation and you end up dead, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. None of this matters because companies, people in power know that they can just do whatever they want. They don't even hide it. Look at politics. We've learned as a people and as companies and as politicians, you can kind of just do whatever you want, and people will be tribal and follow whatever side they're going to follow no matter what. Right? Right? Like, how in the absolute hell? Look, I don't care who you support. You know, people support different people, but how any sane person can like look at Biden like talking at the State of the Union and like being riddled with dementia, being riddled so hard that it's almost unfathomable to witness. And people are like, "Oh, he's great." Like unironically are like, "He's great." This is good. We should do this again. Like, they don't hide anything. Companies don't hide it. Politicians don't hide it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter anymore. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a good ass night. We're shadow banned as hell. I noticed an hour when I scheduled the stream. You can kind of tell when you're shadow banned, and it's coming back hard for me. So it's all good. We're gonna still have fun. Wednesday we have drinkers, so that'll be fun to see how shadow banned we are. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Billy. Hope you have a great season of racing. Down. Did you hear about the Boeing whistleblower that got Epstein? Yes. He just was found dead in his truck in a hotel parking lot. It's crazy. Noah Sanders says, I don't care if nobody agrees. I'm glad I played a role in the CAMELCAST, TimCast saga. Let's get going and get the banger car together with Tim. I'm excited, dude. I'm so excited. If you guys don't know, Tim Pool is sponsoring my car for the rest of the year in the Arkham and Ard series and anything else, which is what the contract says. So if I do a truck race or an Xfinity race, he'll be on that car regardless. Like, you know, so that's gonna be really fun when it finally gets rolling. I really, really, really hope it happens soon. So we should know like in a week or two how we're gonna go about that. But at any rate, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But that being said, Eric says, tell us what happened at Phoenix. So I'll cover that real quick. I mean, it's a live stream, you know, who cares? But we're up against the 280th Naked Snake, by the way. It's been pulling teeth lately. We've been barely making it. Eric says, tell us what happened at Phoenix. So we were easily fast enough. It was like my 12th lap ever. With some fresh tires, we'd have been a second faster. But it's neither here nor there. There was like a weird technicality, and it came down to like a human decision. So basically what happened was the provisionals the last provisional was supposed to be for me. But the rule was you have to make at least one lap of qualifying or you're not eligible to get a provisional. Well, one of the guys at Phoenix that's from the West Series, he spun in practice and totaled his car, destroyed it. So he did not qualify. He didn't make a lap in qualifying. But it took them about an hour to decide that they were going to let him just be in the race without actually posting any qualifying time. So he was able to bring out a backup car and be in the race. And then he wrecked like within the first 2 laps, I think, of the race. And I talked to somebody kind of recently in the weeds, and it pretty much came from a very, very large shadow person that this guy has ties to and has a plan with and a pipeline to more things. So that's what's going on. So there was nothing I could do. Absolutely nothing. It was pretty much a politics move, and I was out. That's just how it is. That's how it is sometimes. So it will never happen again, I've been told. So we'll see what happens. But we'll be at Pensacola. Pensacola, there won't be enough cars for D&Q, so we'll be in that race regardless. And Talladega, same thing. Yeah, endless. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. And there was no way out of it. So I was the odd man out, unfortunately, and kind of sucks for like. It sucks to be not the billionaire, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks to not be the billionaire or the kid of a billionaire, because when you're just the normal guy, you're pretty much fucked always, unless you do some really hype shit, right? You're pretty much always fucked forever. Always fucked. So that's me. I'm not a billionaire. I'm not a billionaire's kid. I will always be that guy that takes that short end of the stick if something comes down to it. If something blows up, I will be the one that dies. So that's just how it is. Nothing you can do about it, man. Nothing you can do about it. Eric says, now you know how I feel about GNSS. I don't even know what that means, Eric. When were you kicked out of something and like ostracized for any reason? Like, I don't remember that ever happening. I don't remember them ever being like, Eric, you can't run, you a bitch. If that happened, that's dumb. Incoherent turd, what's up, baby? Pipeline, big guy, we get it. We get it. We get it. We get it. But no, at any rate, we got a lot going on. We signed our deal for Pensacola. I was talking about not being a millionaire. Well, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not even close. I'm not even close, man. But yeah, anyways. But that being said, we signed the deal for Pensacola. We'll be there March 23rd. Talladega is April 20th. Dover is April 26th. Kansas is May 4th. Charlotte's May 24th. So it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Arthur even says, what are the dates for the Tennessee races? Tennessee races? I don't know. I know there's one in September. September 15th is Bristol. I don't really know all the Tennessee races. I think there's only one. I don't really know. But at any rate, make sure you guys like the show. I have a new video coming out tomorrow, as if it matters, because the it's I guess March is the month for me to die. Did we hit Mega Snake last time? Yeah, Bulldozer. We haven't missed Mega Snake in like years. Every single red boy that comes in will be on my Talladega car. The Pensacola race is too early. It's like in like 11 days. So I could never get it printed off in time and shipped. But for Talladega, yes. So every red boy, we have 2 people on the red boy car right now. Eric Liniger and Hayden are the only people on the Talladega car. The only people on it. So that'll be hilarious if their names are that big. So thank you guys. Oh, Bernie Sanders, the millionaires and the billionaires. Dude, I'm telling you, like, you can't compete with these people. And that's normal. That's how it's going to be in any situation. It just sucks. It sucks. But we have to thank Tim Pool because he's bridging the gap a little. He's bridging the gap a little and getting us closer. Because he's going to be throwing down for the rest of the year. And then we have a couple other giant, like, well, I shouldn't say giant, but like indie companies that you guys probably know about. They're going to be jumping on the car as well very soon. So we'll be covered all year, which is going to allow us to be in really fast cars and build fast cars and get fast engines. For example, you guys remember the Indiegogo for the Talladega car that was hyper successful? We're already in the process of picking up in the next 3 days the big engines, like like the one I was talking about. There's 2 available right now, so we're gonna be picking up one of those in the next 3 days, and that'll just be dropped into whatever car is, because you use them at the big tracks, not the short tracks. Short tracks you can do whatever, but it's gonna be interesting. Samantha says, Cody, I miss you, give you face. Sorry I've missed so much. Love you. Also need you to make more retail horror stories. Need to binge the old ones. I have a video coming out tomorrow that's gonna kind of be like that. And then of course I filmed a bunch, so there'll be another video that's completely about that. Going back to the roots. Thank you, Samantha. I appreciate you. I love you. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard going forward for YouTube content. Now, racing's taken care of. Thank you, Samantha. So I'm excited for racing, but I'd get prepared for this channel to get nuked in the algorithm for the next month or 2 to 3 weeks. So don't just completely ignore it when you see just abysmal shit happening, because that's just what happens every March. You can look at my analytics every year since 2019, or well, 2020. March is like just craters for no reason. Everything craters. Video streams, all crater, just out of nowhere. And the weird thing is, it doesn't happen to anyone else but me. It's the weirdest shit. I'll watch my friends. They'll have the same exact concurrent viewers and same exact views forever. And I'll be like, 2,000 concurrent. And then 2 days later, 100. And I'm like, what's the difference here? It's very strange. So At any rate, it'll be interesting. But yeah, incoherent turd. So basically, we were fast at Phoenix, and I could have taken a whole second off that time, and we would have been in the top 20 probably. It's just there wasn't enough time, man. I don't understand the modern thing in NASCAR. And if you guys know anything about NASCAR used to have like practice 1, practice 2, happy hour. Like there was 3 hours of practice before qualifying on different days. Now you have practice for like 20 minutes and then there's qualifying, and then the race immediately. And it's apparently to cut costs, but it destroys. Are the Red Boys still going on the Dega car? Yeah. Not the previous Red Boys. The previous Red Boys are going to be at Five Flags in Pensacola in 2 weeks. Or in 1 week. In 1 week. 1.5 weeks. But the Talladega car is going to be all new. All new. Large and in charge. It's going to be exciting. So we'll see what happens. Happy COVID anniversary day. What's up, Patrick? How you doing, dude? Yeah. Can we just appreciate the fact that I live in Alabama and did not have to bother with any of that shit at all? The COVID stuff was never an issue in Alabama. We closed for like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Entry list or car count per day. It doesn't matter. I'll be in on points, Eric. So, like I said, it won't happen again this year. I've been guaranteed. Won't happen again this year. Pretty much, Eric, the 1 in a million thing happened. It was like a 1 in a million shot, that I was out of that race. And I can't believe I should go get lottery tickets. I should go get lottery tickets right now. Right now. So that's just how that read some women crash. Well. Hey, Evan Martin, how you doing, buddy? Today, by the way, we're talking about Nijisanji. We're going to talk about the Oscars a little. And I'm not talking about the Oscars in general because I could give two shits. Okay, but we're going to talk about the humiliation ritual when it comes to Hollywood. And you guys all know what I'm talking about. We're also going to talk about Yaira making, I think it's probably over 800 grand now, which is crazy. So we'll talk about that. I know a lot of people like either hate one or the other, like indie comic guys, but I think that's cool. I like when people make 800 grand. I wish it was me. No, to be honest, I should probably write a comic book. No, I wrote some, but I can't finish it because I'm tired and it's hard. Well, the whole run. I finished the first book, just not all the 5 what I wanted to do. I was very motivated for 2 seconds. But at any rate, we're gonna talk about that and Nijisanji's liver, old Scarle, Yona Guni, getting harassed for eating cake at a Starbucks because apparently Starbucks supports genocide. And we're going to talk about all of it. But I've always loved the whole you have to boycott a thing. You know what I'm saying? You have to boycott a thing or else you're supporting something. And they always like tweet that from their iPhone, which uses cobalt mining for slave labor from little children. But it's fine. Who cares, right? Notch Cheese says, I read a book once. I don't read. I can't read. I'm not going to try to read. By the way, speaking of reading, you guys ready? Dan A with the first Red Boy of the night. Oh my God. We only have 340 people watching, but the Red Boy's still slinging. Thank you so much, Dan. I know a lot of people are watching a lot of crazy shows right now. There's a lot of good shows in my time slot now, you bastards. Dan A, you're on the Talladega car. First Red Boy of the night. 3 names now on the Talladega car. Thank you so much, Dan. I love you. I appreciate you. Get the hell on it, doggone it. Tracy Reeves says, I still have time. Well, I'm your age, dude. What are you talking about? We're the same age. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate you. I love you, back muscles. And I always say this every damn time. Thank you so much for your Red Boy. You're the man with a plan. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. We're finally rolling. We're rolling. Like a damn fat ass child down a hill. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate you. Thank you. A drunk review of Toilet of the Dead. Man, I don't know. I looked at the thumbnails. Looks terrible. Also, we're a third of the way to Naked Snake that fast. What's up, Egan in locals? How you doing? So anyways, lots of stuff to talk about. Lots of stuff going on. We're going to have a chill stream because your boy has been fighting the claws of depression. So it's going to be a little bit of a more laid back stream. And we're going to kind of EFAP some stuff. We're gonna have a good time, and I'm gonna try to survive with my sanity intact. So here we go. And also, new video tomorrow. Don't miss it, boys. Don't miss it. We're gonna watch this video first, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna commentate that. When is Talladega and when is Cyberfrog races? Talladega is Cyberfrog race. Talladega is April 20th. What's up, Vinny Cambria? How you doing, baby? It's gonna be awesome. You never expected me of all people to get involved with the VTube stuff, bro. I was the VTube stuff. You don't remember that time that every VTuber in the world wanted to kill me like a year ago, and it was all over the whole internet and it was trending and shit? What do you mean? What do you mean? All right, but we're gonna talk about Nijisanji and old Scarle for eating cake because apparently eating cake supports genocide in the Middle East or whatever. You know, I'll never understand. Look, I get it. A lot of you guys are like overtly passionate about like random shit happening in the Middle East. I get it. I don't really understand, but it's fine. No one ever cares about North African children for some reason. They always care about like the Middle East or something, but they never care about North. Why does no one care about North Africa, man? Like North African kids are getting cut up in little pieces like every 2 seconds, and everybody's just like, oh, no, we're worried about the children burning in that picture that was provided by CNN. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never really understood that. Why people get obsessed with wars, and they're all like, oh, empathy. And I'm like, you're the most you do is you sit in the comfort of your chair at home and you bitch about it. You know? That's all you do. Who does that help? Nothing. It doesn't help anything. Oh, damn. Endless in the chat. You ready? Damn. Egan says, I thought 2 races were Cyberfrog, Talladega, and then Dover. Thank you, Endless. I appreciate you, dude, for the spicy ass comment in the chat. Yeah, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy as hell. Oh my gosh. I'll never understand it. I'm trying to understand it, but I don't. But a lot of people get hyper passionate about wars. And it's usually people on Reddit, by the way. It's a smelly fat dude on Reddit that like puts all of his baby gravy into jars on his desk. You know the people I'm talking about. And they chronically masturbate and they just stay on Reddit all day. And they're so angry at people for going to Starbucks and eating cake because that means they don't support Palestine. And I'm like, what? The fuck are you talking about? I'm confused. I don't get it. Reddit is an FBI honeypot. Oh my god. Jig. I'm worried about those cannibal gangs. Dude, have you seen the cannibal gangs in Haiti? Remember when everybody said Haiti was actually a beautiful place? And then now you just go there and you get cannibalized? And there's just like a random cannibal guy that just runs the whole country now? What? It's beautiful there. You should really go and get your left toe eaten. It's a delicacy. Yeah, I'll do. It's all confusing. Smooth the DJ. Smooth is raiding me right now. Smooth, how you doing, Smooth? The DJ. Smooth. Cannibal gangs. Yeah, you can. Eyeball Nunez to see you in Kansas. Yeah, I know who you are, bitch. You have the same name on everything. I know who you are. Thank you, Smooth the DJ. Yeah, dude, we're gonna have a lot of fun in Kansas. We're going to have a lot of fun. We have a lot of big plans. Once all the funds come in for sponsorship, we're going ham. It's going to be so cool, man. It's going to be so cool. But yeah, anyways, somebody destroyed a 1914 painting because of war. Well, those 18-year-old kids are dumb as hell, right? They'll go in there and splash like paint onto like a painting for no reason. It's very, very strange. I don't really get it. When is Dega? April 20th? They think they're doing something, but in reality, they just really want to have sex. It all comes back to this. They just want to have sex. Dude, the reason like scrawny, creepy dudes follow women around and like become radicalized by whatever they say is because they're trying to have sex with them. And they'll do anything for sex. And the reason women do it is because they're trying to prove that they have more empathy than anyone else. And also they hate themselves. I don't really understand why. I don't hate myself. I don't like to look at myself naked in the mirror because that's terrible. You don't want to see that shit. But still, like, I love myself. You know? It's just, I love myself. I can't help it. Narcissist. That's what we do. Melissa, because her parents nurtured the painting more than them. Oh, dude, look. Rich kids, Melissa Smith. Wealthy children that grow up wealthy and they don't have to work throughout high school or college and they just get their degree in art for some reason and then they work at Starbucks, they're always so radicalized. Why? Because they hate their parents. And then they support socialism because they were always taken care of and they think everybody should be taken care of. And also they feel guilt. That's why rich kids always do what, Melissa? What do rich kids do, Melissa? What do? They always like to say they did not grow up rich. As soon as you tell somebody your struggle with growing up in the trailer park, they like to chime in. Right? They like to be like, yeah, growing up was really hard. Like we didn't have a lot, except their mom and dad have like a Ferrari and a Porsche. Every time. God, I hate those sons of bitches. What? No. Ian and Prime says, what's your points in Arca right now? 3. Woo! We're ruling the world, bro. Yeah, we got wrecked, bro. Like, well, the first race was a bubkiss. Like we were boned. We got kind of boned in the second one, like through politics, which sucks. But exciting. We're going to run the entire East schedule, and we start at 0 in East. So that's going to be fun. And then we're going to run the rest of the races. Somebody asked how many races is Temple sponsoring? All of them. As soon as Dover is over, it is all Tim Pool, Timcast, and some other guys that are going to be joining in as well. So super thankful. Yeety! That's what you asked. Thank you, Yeety Spaghetti. Yeety Spaghetti. Appreciate you. But no, dude, there's nothing that makes me more infuriated than when rich kids that have never had to struggle try to say they were poor growing up. When they went on vacation to Paris with their family every year. Dude, eat my unwashed ass. Are you kidding? You know where we went to vacation once every 5 years? Panama City Beach. Again. In like a small, terrible ass hotel. And it was fun. I loved it. Like, I think back and it's like nostalgic. You know, like, oh, it was fun. You know, you get what I'm saying. Paris sounds like an L. I say the same shit. Saying the same shit. You know, Royal Wee. How do you trade crypto? How's your Shiba doing? Oh, I'm up a lot in Shiba, but I'm not up as much as I was like a week ago. But I'm still up a hell of a lot. I bought it when it was nothing, dude. But I'm waiting like 10 years. Yeah. Thank you, Royal Wee. I appreciate you. Sounds like you're a furry. Oh, I used to be. No, I went to Anthrocon one time with my friend because she was a fursuit builder, and I had to put out. Well, I didn't have to. In retrospect, she made me a giant fursuit, and I wore it, and I was like the biggest furry there. It was hilarious. I'm just a big old fucking. It's funny. And now people are like, "This son of a bitch is a furry." They like pull up a picture from like 2017, and they're like, "This motherfucker was in a fursuit once." I was like, "Yes, I was," and I looked good in the fursuit, but it was kind of weird. And so a lot of people don't know how like the furriness works. I guess there's a thing called the headless lounge at a fur con, and you go to the lounge and you take your head off, you furry bastard. And you like put it on like these air conditioning things because it's hot as fuck, right? And every person is either a 14-year-old girl that has short hair, you know, like has like a pixie cut, like a 14-year-old girl that's very autistic, obviously, and or it's like a 48-year-old gay man. That's all of them right there. There is no different. There is no discrepancy. It's 14-year-old girls that are autistic and 47-year-old gay men every time. Once you go for her, you never go back. God damn it. No. How could you? Stop reminding me. Damn. Oh, God, it's funny. Yeah, anyways. So, yeah, it was funny. And, you know, it was a weird, kind of strange experience. But, you know, I like to experience a lot of things. I still have the fursuit. I don't know where it is. But I think it's in, like, my garage understair Harry Potter room thing. So you're a gay boy there. Yes. I mean, obviously. Carrie, this bitch didn't say happy birthday to me. Me? I didn't know it was your damn birthday. What are you, 39? How old are you? Papa Fade on Rumble says, I saw that you're doing stuff with Tim. Are you going to be on the podcast? Yeah, I'll be on Tim cast. probably next month. I don't know. So, but it's going to be a lot of fun. The NASCAR stuff's going to be awesome. I'm thinking we'll have about 20 races. Like in the contract, I put like 12 or 15, but there's going to be more. I just didn't want to like state there would be 20 because I didn't know at the time. Why weren't you on? Wait, cheese. What the hell, cheese? You saying? There's a heart in the way. We have 420 nice people watching. Make sure you like the stream. I'll bring you on when you did PCC because it was like Tim didn't even know me at that time. I like walked up and talked to Tim for like an hour. So now Tim was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do Tim RL." He's super nice, dude. He's a super nice, laid back dude, and his place is cool. They had chickens. I like chickens. All right. Anyways, thank you guys so much. We're a third of the way to Naked Snake. Big shout out to Dan A for jumping on the Talladega car, which will be live on FS1 on April 20th. Don't miss that race. Look, I know I've said it a bunch. We're locked in, but we're actually really locked in now. For realsies this time. I promise you. You going to Michigan? I will be at Michigan. Yes. I'll be running the Michigan race. So, did you get eggs for Fight Milk? We ain't going to hit Fight Milk on a Monday. We ain't going to hit Fight Milk on a Monday. Come on. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that, dude. But yeah, we're going to have fun. And next time I go to Tim's place, I'll be doing TimCast and I'll be doing PCC again. So it's going to be fun. So make sure you have your notifications set and you're subscribed to everything. Brett Desfik over there, PCC, Pop Culture Crisis, blah. Yeah. Then you hit Fight Milk last Monday, Kyler. On my 24-hour stream, I mean, technically, but I ain't doing like a ×8 Fight Milk and then dying of like egg poisoning or some shit. Thank you, Gecko the Mighty. I'm glad you're listening on your phone. I appreciate that. You know, when Josh wins Pensacola in 11 days. Where in Kansas you gonna be? Kansas Speedway. I don't know where in Kansas that is, but it's called Kansas Speedway. You better not your cheese. Come see me race now. Yeedy says make Tim drink Fight Milk. I don't think I can make Tim do anything. we ain't got that kind of relationship yet. Thank you, Yeedy. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the support today, guys. Anyways, so if you guys did not know, where's my bookmark? Oh, there's my bookmark. There, I found them. If you guys did not know, John Cena, you'll notice that John Cena sold his soul to Hollywood. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean this. John Cena went out on stage in the Oscars completely butt-ass naked. Now, thank God he has a fucking rockin' bod, you know? He's pretty slick looking. He is on a ton of steroids, and he works out a lot, so he's doing a good job. Now, here's the issue, and a lot of people don't understand this, okay? Hollywood has a humiliation ritual. This is a thing that they do. So you'll notice Cat Williams have talked about it. Terry Crews has talked about it. There's so many actors. Dave Chappelle has talked about this, right? They will always try to put you in a dress or get you naked or make you do something gay on camera. It is a humiliation ritual because they all sell their soul to like Cthulhu or whatever the fuck. Now, look, I'm not getting my lore right, but it's something like that. There's something very spooky about Hollywood, and I would never want to be involved. Like if somebody asked me, I remember I auditioned for a Disney Plus show before Disney Plus was even out. The guy told me, the producer or whatever, our casting director was like, it's going to be a Disney centric like network. And we want you to, you know, audition for the role of a game show, I think on Disney, something Disney. And I auditioned and it went really well, but then COVID happened and that was the end of that. But I'm so happy that did not happen because there's something really spooky about Hollywood, man. I'm not trying to get thumbed. Okay. I'm not trying to get thumbed. I'm worried about the thumb, bro. You know? So, very interesting stuff going on, and it's on full display. No one cares. No one cares about that. You notice this? Hollywood is 100% not hiding it anymore. They just put it in your face now. Every day, they just put it directly in your face, and you can't do anything about it. Think about politics. Very good segue. Think about politics, for example. They don't even hide anything anymore. Remember Gavin Newsom during the COVID shit? You guys remember this? Gavin Newsom will get on a podium with a mask on and say, you can't visit your family. You can't visit your dying grandma or mother. You can't have a funeral. You can't party. You can't leave your home or you'll get arrested. Right? He implied in LA, you did get citations for leaving in LA after curfew. Yeah, 100%. He stood up there on a podium and said this shit and then was photographed every day at like a Coke-infused freaking celebrity party with no mask on. Every day. And he didn't care. No one cared. He's still the governor. He could run for president and probably win because no one cares. They don't hide it. And there's nothing you can do about it. No one's free. There's an illusion of freedom here. There's an illusion of the voting process. This is all fake. None of it's real. The only thing real in your lives are your day-to-day interactions with people you care about. That's what you need to stick with. That's what you need to cherish. Don't stop being obsessed with wars in the Middle East. Stop being obsessed with shit that has nothing to do with anything to prove you have more empathy than your neighbor. Your neighbor doesn't care. Better yourself. Work on yourself. Work on your family. You can do no wrong doing those things. But sitting here terminally online and being angry at this politician or that politician, none of it matters. These sons of bitches are going to be in office, whether you like it or not. Whoever is the approved person is going to be there. Nothing you can do about it. It's over. File form 30. Yeah. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? They don't even hide it because they know that we can't do anything about it anymore. And that goes perfectly with what happened with John Cena. John Cena got on stage butt ass naked. You can see he's uncomfortable because there's a humiliation ritual. He sold his soul to Hollywood. This is how this works. You'll notice in every other commercial or film, he's in a dress. He's paying his dues to Moloch. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And every single celebrity talks about this. Right? And what happens when celebrities try to come out and expose this stuff? What happens? What happens? They're ostracized and they never get work again in Hollywood. Ever. They never get work again in Hollywood. Look at Jussie Smollett. You guys remember Jussie? I watched what is that? Alien Covenant. I watched Alien Covenant the other night because I kind of like Prometheus. I don't like the ending of Prometheus. The ending ruins the whole movie. That one scene where Charlize Theron gets freaking killed by the giant tire is so stupid. And the very ending scene when the freaking xenomorph busts out the engineer's chest. If they would have taken that one scene out where the xenomorph busts out the engineer's chest, bro, it'd have been like an 8.9 out of 10, 8.8, 8.7. I'm not joking. But they put that shit in there to connect it with the Alien franchise. I mean, I already know the directors. It's like, I get it. But Ridley Scott was like, we're going to hit the home run right here at the end and put a xenomorph coming out the engineer, which means the xenomorph is related to human DNA and engineered DNA. Oh, shocking. It was human all along. Evil humans. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm like, oh God, I'm tired of this shit. But it's a decent film. I watched Alien Covenant. Hot trash, by the way. And Jussie Smollett is in this film. And I totally forgot about Jussie Smollett, guys. I totally forgot about old Jussie's ass. Completely forgot. So, Jussie Smollett, okay, went out there and he was like, you know what? These two giant, like, Alabama dudes, but in Chicago, with a noose for some reason, because I took a fourth grade history, I think, came and put a noose on me and said MAGA time and bleached his ass at 2 a.m. in freezing weather in Chicago, you know, like 88% black. So he found the only two white guys that supported Trump. So Jussie obviously made that shit up. He gets sentenced to prison time. He serves a week of it and then they let him go. Why? Why did they let Jussie Smollett go? Because he sold his soul to Moloch. No, just it's funny when you say that. But he sold his soul to Moloch. So what does that mean? He paid his Hollywood dues. He did the thing he's supposed to do. He got thumbed by old Weinstein or whoever it was. He went on campaign with the Obamas because Obamas, the guy had to have the gay dude with him to show that they supported gay people, even though they don't probably like him, like behind closed doors, they probably hate your ass. But that's just how this works. Like when Biden says he loves gay people, he hates them. He was born in like the 40s, bro. He hates your ass. Come on, don't stop pretending. Jesus. You're born in the 40s, you hate black people. I'm sorry. You just do. You're from a different time. Anyways, so Jussie Smollett serves a week in prison out of his 18 months or 8 months or whatever it is. I don't remember the specifics, but it was because he stood beside Obama on campaign trails. He knows Oprah. He's friends with all these people. And plus, he's part of the Hollywood elite. He is a shitty actor. He's a travesty of an actor. He could not get a main freaking acting role. He's always the third or fourth supporting actor that has 2 lines in a damn film that's like a B-rated film. But he's so protected. Very strange. Why? Because part of the elite. When you're part of the elite, you're protected. You're part of a protected class. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened with Terrence Howard. I think it was Terrence Howard. The IRS demanded him pay like $5 million or some shit. And he was like, no. And that was the end of it. You try that, Evan Martin. You try that, Mario Trujillo. Try that. Please. Try that in this country as a normal dude and see what happens. See what happens. You know what I'm saying? K to the Swiss with a $5 super chat. Thank you, K to the Swiss. I love you, dude. We're closing in. Naked Snake 280. 20 away from 300. Rob says, just the tip of the thumb. I can handle the tip, bro. But I don't want it to be Harvey Weinstein. Like, make it like a female executive that's like 32 and like kind of has that like power dynamic hotness about her. She can thumb me all day. But I don't want Harvey Weinstein's creepy ass doing it. Because he just ate French fries. He's got some salt on the tip of his thumb. It's gonna burn your asshole. Thank you, Holly. I love you, Rob. Appreciate you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. I love you. Thank you. So, but that's neither here nor there. So let's hear what my boy says about it. Damn, I gotta turn this heater off, dude. It's burning my ass up. We have 500 people watching. 500 people. Make sure you like the show, you plebs, all you. So here we go. We're gonna watch this real quick, and then we're gonna dive in. So this is.
I want to make something clear.
Our boy says, old Tate, and I will say something about Andrew Tate. I don't hate him. A lot of people just either hate or love him for some reason. I think he's cringe as fuck. And look, some of the stuff he says, I get it, whatever. But dude, when he posts on Twitter, you need to put the video game down and believe in yourself and go to the gym at 4 a.m. and make sure you're always winning the race. And I'm like, dude, shut up. I hate motivational shit. Look, I don't know about y'all. Motivational speeches are gay. That's not what's going to make me successful. Like a random dude. It's motivational speakers. You ever scroll through Reels or TikTok and they'll you just get on the motivational speaker algorithm and you're like, please God, kill myself. I don't want this. It's cringe. It's dudes that didn't use those rules to get to where they're at, but they're just saying this because people are buying their memberships. No. I always think that's so gross. Why are you not? Why you're not a millionaire? It's because you're buying watches and cars. If you just take that money and you sit on it and you grind, bro, you'll be a millionaire. You'll grind, just grind, bro. What does that even mean? Just grind, bro. How about you grind my ass? Okay. But anyways, let's watch this real quick. This is what Tim. This is what Tate says.
I want to make something clear. I was saying this morning on Twitter how John Cena yesterday at the Oscars was doing his humiliation ritual to satisfy his gay paymasters. And everybody's saying, oh, maybe he's just promoting a movie. Maybe. Let me tell you something. I don't care what movie I'm in. You could not convince me to do that. You could not convince me to do anything fruity or weird. It doesn't matter what movie I'm in because there's no need. I can promote it other ways. I won't do it because my principles are too strong. So to say he's only promoting a movie is still agreeing with me. You're saying he's promoting his movie for money because he sold a soul to his gay paymaster.
Well, he was pretending to be an OnlyFans guy as the character of the movie and releasing OnlyFans content.
Yeah. So basically, Think of gay paymasters. Think of Terry Crews. You guys remember Terry Crews? Terry Crews. Don't forget Terry Crews. Terry Crews talked about this 15 years ago. Remember? Terry Crews said he walked in, like straight off of, I think he played in the NFL, right? He like walked into a boardroom or whatever, and the executive said he had to thumb him. You guys remember that? Terry Crews? He said the executive had to thumb his ass for him to be able to get, like work in Hollywood. You have to basically be humiliated. You got to get thumbed. Cat Williams said the exact same shit. He had to what was he had to suck off P. Diddy or something? I can't remember what Cat Williams said the other day. He said it on podcast. He said he went to a meeting, and it was about like a possible acting career or comedy career or something, or like music. I can't remember. And he had to like suck P. Diddy's penis or something, or no. He had to let an executive suck his penis, right? I think that's what he said. Like it was like Harvey Weinstein, a guy like that. He asked to suck my penis, and then I would get work or something like that. What is that about? In every other field of work, if you're a lawyer, if you're a doctor, if you're a retail associate, if you work at Target, if you are a pharmacist, if you are caught making your subordinates like suck you off, you're going to jail, bro. You get out. You going to jail. You're going to get slapped around in jail. You're going to be the bitch for sure. But for some reason in Hollywood, it's just normal. And I get it. Harvey Weinstein was arrested, but he was a fall guy. That guy's sitting in a mansion right now. He's not actually in jail. He's a fall guy, just like old Epstein. He's a fall guy to say, okay, the problem's fixed. It was all Harvey the whole time. It was just Harvey's fault, 100%. No one else's. It was just Harvey. So now we're all safe now, but you still hear it. You still hear it every single day. P. Diddy's making people get banged in the ass. People are trying to suck your penis. You got to get thumbed, but Terry Crews is going to get thumbed, right? I mean, look at John Cena getting naked at the Oscars as if that was his idea. Oh, you think John Cena was like, you know what? I'm going to get naked and walk out on stage, bro. No. Some executive was like, you're going to get naked and walk out on stage. And John Cena was probably like, I don't know if I want to do that. And they're like, you don't have a choice, bro. I don't know if you heard this, but there's a lawsuit right now from like a fixer. You guys know what a fixer is? Ow. You ever seen Ray Donovan? So Ray Donovan is a fixer in this show. And he basically sweeps crime, under the rug for celebrities and elite, like politicians. Something like that was going on. And there's a guy that's like a fixer, and he has all this proof that P. Diddy is like in a gang, that Hollywood gang, and like some music executive CEO is like the ringleader of the gang. It's spooky. And he says there's all kinds of scary humiliation rituals that they do. And they just get away with it. Like P. Diddy apparently shot a dude. And then they just got the police in LA to write a fake police report because he's a celebrity and he's an elite. Fixers can do that. Right? It's very, very scary, man. Isaac Desmero, I knew Cody was a degenerate furry. I thought you knew. How y'all not notice? Albatross says the least Cena could have done was wear tight whiteys like Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah, that would be fine. But he had to get naked because that's all the executives wanted. The executives wants it. They have to have it. And that producer, Willie, said it's a producer that is actually filing this lawsuit. That producer won't live very long. Oh, he was found dead in his bed from a heart attack. Oh, it looks like no one's going to testify. Everybody gets to go home now. That's how that is. You got raking in the description? Good. I like raking. Or just hazing. Either way, weird. Look, I feel like I deal with hazing all the time. When you're the new kid on the block, you feel like you deal with hazing, and it's so lame. It's so lame. I feel like I've been dealing with it lately. But that's just how this is. John Cena was wearing skin tone underwear, according to people backstage. Well, I mean, where? Where? Unless it's like a tight thong that's like coming down to his sides. I don't think that's the case. I think he probably had like a little thing over his pee-pee. You know, like a little square over his dick. That's probably what I would assume. That's what when women are having sex scenes, they'll like put like a little, like basically like a tiny little sensor bar, like piece of cloth that's skin tone over their junk. You know? So pretty interesting. Pretty interesting indeed. Anyways, sorry, looking at stuff. You think Cena had to take some thumb action or cock pop? Oh yeah. Cena definitely got boo-fooed out the asshole. And look, like, who is the bad guy? Right? Like, it's obvious to us. But if I was in a boardroom and a dude was like, "Hey, Cody, we want you to be Thor's brother in the upcoming like Marvel Phase 5 like Disney shit. We want you to be like a main player. You're going to be in like the next 13 movies as Thor's brother. Super Thor, like or Gore. What's Thor's brother's name? Not Loki, the other one. I don't fucking know. You get what I'm saying, right? Anyways. And they're like that. And it's like, all you have to do is get thumbed. Shit, man, I don't know what I do. You know? It's hard to really determine like your thought process unless you're like actually in it. And I mean like not theoretically. I mean like you're in it. Not like, oh, I wouldn't do it, bro. No, like you're standing there and they're like, here's a contract to be old Balder, I guess. Like Tracy Sam. And they're like, all you gotta do is get thumbed for like 30 seconds. I might fucking get thumbed. You know? That's a big deal. You gotta get double teamed by Lizzo and Whoopi. Oh, imagine the smell. Imagine the smell with Whoopi and old. Oh, fuck, bro. No, thank you. Oh, God, Jesus. Ferrari money. That's for damn sure. We got a super chat. No, we don't. Oh, shit. I already read that one. Sorry. We are farmers. 347 until Naked Snake, boys. 347 until Naked Snake. We're competing with 1,000 live streams right now. We have 500 people. I'm actually pretty impressed. I did not think that would happen. Did you guys hear about the new Moana movie? Moana 2? Oh my God, bros. Make sure you follow me on Twitter to keep up with my updates. I update people every day. Follow me on Twitter. It's in the chat right now. Stop being a bitch. So Moana 2 is looking real good. It's looking real good. I'm very excited about this. Moana 2 has been announced with the plot circulating around Moana losing her influence in her tribe at 19 and starting her OnlyFans. Very exciting. Dude, I'm telling you what right now. This is obviously AI, right? If a girl walked up in my house looking like this, bro, I wouldn't even need to put it anywhere. I just immediately baby gravy all in my pants. God, look at this. AI knows how to do it, bro. They even gave her like the little flooper. You see her little floopy right here? But still gave her core definition. Bro, you can't have both. You can't have both the skin fold and core definition. You just playing. You playing. Why? Because that skin fold's sexy. That skin fold's sexy. I like the skin fold, but I also like the core definition. Neither of these things are possible at the same time. Yeah. It's been due to, oh God, Jesus. No, anyways, sorry. Sorry, I apologize for that. Hot AI, you fawned over Moana 2 is very cringe. No, it's not. It's a freaking based, bro. Fawning over AI Moana is based. What do you mean? Based. Come on. AI art sucks. What? No, that was hot. I'm all about it. Let me get some. Let me get a little bit of that. Oh no, an AI lady came into my house. What if it was 100 years from now and AI could just be like that in real life and sit on your face and it's just like an AI chick and she looks like that? Oh no, it's not real, bro. Bro, fuck. Sit on my face, bro. Sit on my face. Anyways, let's watch this video. No rabbit girls, bro. How far into East Coast, Vinny Cambria? Look up the ARCA schedule. Arkham Menard series schedule, and that'll tell you. I don't know the whole schedule by heart. There's a lot of races. All right. AI knows what men like. I'm telling you what, bro. All right. So let's talk about Nijisanji, guys. We talked about the horrors of Hollywood, which got us 387. That's not the right fucking number. 347 until Naked Snake for 280 streams in a row, boys. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. Let's watch this video about old Scarle, Scarle Yonaguni. It's gonna be fun. AI is gonna help with the downfall of humanity. Oh yeah, like we're fucked, bro. AI is we're fucked. We're fucked. Ain't nothing we can do if AI continues to snowball like it is. Yeah, like you could literally type in Camelot, fucking a horse or getting fucked by a horse, and it will be like within 5 years, there'll just be a video of me getting fucked by a horse. It won't be real, but it will look real. Can't do nothing about it. I guess you could have fun with that though, you know, because apparently they'll probably just be eventually you won't be able to assume it. You'll have to assume everything's AI, which means politicians can just have sex with children now, like wide open. No one cares. All right, so we're gonna watch all Rev Del Sol. Rev do who? Wait, hold on. I might have said that wrong. Rev says Desu. I apologize. I'm a bad friend. This is a very interesting story about a Nijisanji, a liver, an English liver, named Scarle, and about how everybody was pissed at her because she ate cake at Starbucks. And apparently that means you support genocide in the Middle East, I guess. Oh my God, to be terminally online and on Reddit, bro. Imagine the smell. All right, come on.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rev here. So today we have another Nijisanji related controversy to cover. However, unlike previous ones, I'm here to defend the Nijisanji Ian liver at the center of it all because I believe they're being unfairly treated. Over the past month or so, we've seen a lot of Nijisanji Ian livers on their own volition get themselves into controversies through tweets and streams that they've made.
And let's totally not forget the Nijisanji livers that went on a black screen pre-recorded live stream and just started attacking Doki Bird's ass for a whole 15 minutes. I thought she was my friend, and then she did this. I'm like, bro, who thought this was a good idea? Are you retarded? So yeah. So anyways, let's continue.
We've seen Uki Violetta get rightfully criticized when he went on several anti-white tirades to the point where he is now referred to as the racist Nijisanji guy by other VTubers in the scene. We've seen a lot of blowback against Alira Pandora, Vox Aquaman, Ike Eveland for their joint statement attacking Doki Bird about a month ago. And we saw basically the entire Ian branch draw criticism because they would share and support that joint statement. However, when that happened, there was an outlier. There was a lion.
Oh, here we go. Old Scarle's about to be right in the middle of this bullshit. Cause all let them eat cake, bro. Let them eat cake, bro. What's wrong with y'all? I don't get it. Let them eat cake, bro. It's so silly to me how all these goofy bastards, right, it's the amount of watchers of VTubers is insane to me. You know? Now look, whatever. That's fine. That's completely fine. I just don't understand how people can I could understand the cake is a lie, Jason. I could understand being obsessed with a VTuber, like a single VTuber. Right? A single VTuber. However, I don't understand how people know the lore for 50 or 60 different VTubers or 100 different VTubers and every drama spike. I don't get that shit. That's crazy to me. I'll never understand it. Oof. It's crazy. It's crazy as hell. But anyways, let's check it out. Let's continue. Oh.
Amongst the sheep, and that was Scarle, one of the very few Nijisanji Ian livers to not share that joint statement. In fact, during that time, it was also discovered that she hearted a comment on her channel saying Kurosanji, which translates to Black Company, and she is unfortunately once again at the center of another controversy under the food trending category because people are claiming some very serious things about her based on a live stream she had yesterday. Now, what's going on?
No, look, this is fun. This is actually a great point. You guys ready for this? Astros says, no idea. Grew up on cartoons and downed 400 episodes of One Piece when I was 13. Shocking. Anyway, sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm getting caught up in myself. I'm getting caught up a little bit. Xander says, how long do you think GameStop has before they close all the stores? Probably 2 years, but they'll continue as an online storefront for a long time. I think. I don't think we'll ever see them truly disappear, or they'll get bought out by somebody. They just need to get rid of the GameStop name. Way too much negative connotation with GameStop. When anybody on earth thinks of the name GameStop, they're bad. You need to rebrand.
Well, people are claiming that she supports genocide because she ate cake from Starbucks.
Oh no.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is 2024. This is a real controversy we're going to go over today. So for context, I'm sure everyone watching this video is aware of the conflict going on between Israel and Palestinians. And in case you're not scrolling on Twitter 18 hours a day, there is a boycott people have created for companies like Starbucks, who they believe are supporting Israel in this conflict. And when Scarle announced the stream where she was going to try every cake at Starbucks Japan, people who supported that boycott went in and started harassing her for purchasing this cake from Starbucks. And you would see people get very, very angry when she would respond and essentially tell people coming into the stream to attack her to F off and go somewhere else.
Yeah. So basically, as you guys know, as everybody knows, is when the internet determines there's a bad guy, you know, like a corporation that they definitely totally still go to, but they don't say it, but they say it on, you know, Reddit. When there's a controversy surrounding those people, they will be really, really angry if you do not do the boycott with them. For example, these people, VTubers, they have to walk that tightrope, right? Remember how crazy it was when Pippa said she's just going to play fucking Harry Potter or Hogwarts? She didn't care, and everybody wanted her dead. These people, the unfortunate truth is, the people that watch VTubers, like the people on Reddit, and the people that probably the largest demographic of people watching YouTuber are VTubers are like LGBTQ, like non-binary fucking teenagers. The ones that will kill you. Like they won't kill you like personally, but they want you dead if you disagree with them. Right? Something about that, I've never really understood that, but right now, especially like modern day, teenagers are so radicalized so far that they want you to die. Like they will say on Twitter, you need to be killed immediately if you think that 9-year-olds shouldn't be on hormones, right? That's how that works.
I don't know, bro. Please keep your politics out of my chat. I'm gonna time you out. I don't know, bro. Don't further. I'm just enjoying my time in Japan, okay? So fuck off with that. Okay? Keep the rules, keep your politics out of my chat. This is for fun. Why are you ruining the fun? Why are you killing the vibe? Fuck off. Chat somewhere else. Thanks. Thank you. I already fuck off with that shit, dude. Fuck off with that. If you're gonna bring up shit that
Dude, people do this all the time too. Even on my tiny ass channel. They'll be in the chat and they'll be like, don't you know Tim Pool's evil? When I'm like, Tim Pool's sponsoring me in racing. They're like, don't you know he's evil? And I'm like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Oh, I don't like him. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? Or Ethan Van Sciver with the Cyberfrog Project. Like, I don't like him. I'm like, what does that have to do with me? Well, I don't like him, so therefore you should not like him either. I'm like, I don't care about your fucking parasocial relationship. And when you say that, they're like blown away. What? You don't care about my parasocial relationship? Unsubbed. You need to be killed. Unsubbed. How dare you not share the same opinion as me? Fuck off. Oh my God. You have to believe exactly what I believe. Plot twist, every creator you like, I guarantee you they don't believe some of the shit you don't believe. Or you believe. They don't believe it. Oh no, what are you going to do now? If you 100% follow the rule that you could not associate nor watch or be friends with or anything with someone you disagree with, you would have to live in a cell on a remote island alone. You would have to do that. That is the only way you could stand by your morals, is you would have to have no human contact ever again. Right? It's the same people that are like, Scarle, she supports the genocides in Palestine because she's eating cake at fucking Starbucks, while they tweet it or comment on it on Reddit on their iPhone, which the cobalt mining is almost exclusively child labor. They don't care. They don't care. It's whatever they are told that is the popular conflict to be mad about. This is something we can never get away from. We'll never be able to. People are mad at whatever they're told to be mad about. Remember Coney? You guys, and I guarantee you almost nobody in the chat remembers this. You guys remember Coney 2012 or whatever? It was like, I don't even remember what it was. I can't even tell you what it is. But there was like a guy in Africa or something. I don't remember. And he was like evil. look, I'm probably explaining it terribly, but everybody was talking about the Coney guy for like 2 weeks. You guys remember Coney? They were so angry about the Coney thing, and I didn't even know. I still don't know what it is, right? And everybody had to unilaterally agree for the Coney thing. That's how this is here. You have to unilaterally agree about a conflict in the Middle East that's been going on for thousands of years. You just have to. It's like, and if you say, I'm not really interested in like, what's going on 10,000 miles away, and they're like, oh, how could you, you son of a bitch, I'll kill you. You deserve to die now. It's like, what? I deserve to die? Why? I'm here. I pay my taxes and whatnot, Richard, Coney's a monster. I can't believe you're an apologist for Coney. Same. That was such a weird time. It may have been a weird time, but we are in a much weirder time right now. We are in a much, much weirder time right now. You know what I'm saying? So, Texas Red says Coney was a warlord that was jacking it in San Diego. Fuck, I don't know. Thank you, Texas Red. I don't know who that is. I know Conies are hot dogs, and I fucking love Conies. I can get some mustard, ketchup, some fucking cheese and some chili and some grilled onions, bro. Oh my God. I'm all about that shit. X Moon says women use VTuber avatars because they look like Lizzo. I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree with that. Yes, they are Lizzos. Otherwise, they wouldn't be behind the camera. Look. Some of them are about anonymity. I get it. But that's like 1%. That's like 1%. Okay? There's a reason why the VTubers that are hot have body reveals and like will post videos of them with a mask on, like their face, and they walk around in public. It's because they're hot. Right? The ones that have never done that, they're not. Obviously not hot. Of course. Darth Revan, let's be real. Most people who obsess over VTubers probably fantasize about being with the avatar and the interpretation of the person behind the avatar they have in their head. Yeah. So it makes the parasocial relationship even stronger because you can kind of project whatever you want onto the VTuber. So yeah, it makes it more dangerous. Right? You can't project what I am because I'm sitting here. You can't project that I'm like shredded and 6'9" and, like have a Chad face because you see me. I have a fat head. I'm a manlet. I'm only 5'11", and I'm fat as hell. I don't have a muscle on my body. You know what I'm saying? You see it right in front of you. Thank you, Darth Revan, for your gold, boy. We're closing in. Naked Snake, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Let's continue watching this video, boys.
Why? Why are you killing the vibe and breaking my rules?
So after her response on stream, many people on Twitter were very upset, and we'll see a couple tweets highlighting that, starting with this one saying, Scarle, I love you, but please know the difference between just speaking politics and supporting a brand that is funding a current genocide during a boycott. Literally could have gone to a local bakery or pastry shop and tried different cakes/desserts from there. Another user saying, you can most definitely enjoy Japan without having cakes from Starbucks. There's thousands of other sweets and foods you could spend your money on and eat on stream. Like she made a choice to spend money on Starbucks out of all places while people in Rafah are being killed right now.
Dang.
Another user saying, Scarle, you stupid, dumb ass bitch.
There's so many people being killed. Why don't you care? While they're tweeting from their iPhone on Twitter, which is the cobalt mining is produced entirely by slave labor, but it's fine. We're only going to focus on the one thing. Why? Why are they only focusing on this one matter? Because they're told to. They're told to by other Reddit mods. They're told to by CNN and MSNBC. They're told to what to care about. They're told. You are told about what thing you care about. Remember that thing that was like, here's the popular thing, current thing. You guys remember when they put the NPC like profile picture? I support the current thing. That's what this is. The current thing is the Palestinian and Israeli thing. I forgot what the last thing was. What was the last current thing? You forget so fast what the previous current thing was. Because it was COVID for a while. And it changes so often that I can't even keep up with the current thing anymore. right? But right now it's, and I think actually the Palestine and Israeli thing, yes, Ukraine, Russia, yeah, you're right, you're 100%. See, everybody, see, you guys even know, I don't know, but yeah, Ukraine, I remember that. And then I remember everybody was like, if you don't support just sending all your money to Ukraine, then you support children being killed. And then now it's like, oh, you support children being killed, and I'm like, is it fair to say that like children are going to die? Like a lot of children die. You know, there's children dying in the U.S. right now. No one cares. Why? I don't know. It's hard to say.
The privilege you have to call a genocide politics, sitting in the comfort of your own home and being able to ignore it, you nasty, low-life imbecile, as this user tweets from the comfort of their own home.
That is such a beautiful post. It's like, how dare you ignore the privilege or ignore the genocide while sitting in the comfort of your own home. And I'm like, this person literally tweets the exact same thing. How dare you, from the comfort of their own home. Why? What's the difference? They support it versus not supporting it or not even really having an opinion. Keep in mind, if you don't have an opinion or an interest in it, you also are for it, right? So if you don't have an interest in like a Middle Eastern war, then you are for the bad guys, right? That's how that works.
The comfort of their own home. But basically, you can even see from the caption that was sharing this clip response, they call her nasty and disgusting for how she responded. Now, when it comes to the boycott or any boycott in general, if you feel it's in your best interest to boycott a company for X, Y, and Z, that's totally within your right. You can do that. But the second you weaponize that boycott to lash out and demonize anyone who is not supporting it, that's when things go too far, especially in a boycott like this, where a lot of people are just genuinely unaware that it even exists in the first place. And the other thing that's really bad about this is the blatant hypocrisy of a lot of the people complaining about Scarle and the fact that she bought from Starbucks. Because let's just start right with your phone. How did you send this tweet off? This is to the many people attacking her. A lot of them did it from their iPhones. Well, guess what? If you're going to claim that she's supporting genocide by buying Starbucks, how do you explain the fact that your phone is powered by cobalt that is mined by child slaves in the Congo?
Shocking. Uh-oh, but no one cares. No one cares about that because no one cares about African children. Let's be completely fair. We haven't cared about African children since We Are the World with Michael Jackson. That's the last time we cared about African children. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones that make a brighter day. So let's start giving. Remember that? Yeah, that's the last time we cared. You know, we haven't cared. Why? We don't even care in the U.S. Why? How do we know we don't care in the U.S.? Because the welfare industry exists. You know what I'm saying? The fact that welfare exists means we don't care about like African descent children or black children at all. Because they're the ones that suffer from getting rewarded for basically having zero family unit. It's like, I can kick this guy out and make an extra $4,000 like a month. Yeah, I'm going to do that. But obviously, like, of course, you want to struggle or do you want to get free money? I think I'm going to get free money. I think, yeah. Oh, right. Your beard getting white hairs, Isaac. My beard has had white hairs for 4 years. I just don't ever let it grow out too much. And it's kind of hard to see sometimes. Squid! Coney did far worse crap than whatever today's thing is to be mad about. That dude would kidnap kids, then off their family and force the kids to be in his military. Kind of based. I got to be completely honest. Kind of based. I mean, you got to build a military somehow. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Squid. I'm just kidding. This is obviously a joke. Squid, come on. Come on. Thank you, Squid. 315 until Naked Snake for the 280th stream in a row. 315. One pink and one orange from a rainbow knot. All the goals are falling into place like dominoes. Thank you, Squid. I love you, dude. Florida Farmer says you're going to buy some Reddit stock. Hell no. Is there Reddit stock? Wait a second. I'm confused. Is there a Reddit stock? Is Reddit a public company? Dude, I don't know nothing about no Reddit. Reddit's hyper gay. Like, you can't even go to like a Reddit about like a southern like conservative thing because it's still hyper gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go to like your favorite sports subreddit, which is about like muscle man and like tattoos and like fucking beer and shit. And like all the comments on Reddit are talking about like trauma and like panic attacks from like social situations and social batteries and mental health days. And I'm like, what am I reading? What am I reading? I suffered so much trauma growing up. And it's like always just like the most specific situation ever, you know? I grew up and I suffered trauma because my father would make a meal, but he wouldn't plate all the plates on the dining room. So I had to go up and I couldn't reach the counter to get the food. And sometimes I would spill something on me and it was hot. And my dad didn't plate my food. So now I have trauma and I can't plate my own food and I have to get somebody to plate it for me. And that is why I always order from Uber. And that's why I'm obese. Every time. And I'm like, you about getting me right now? You about getting? That's what you came up with? I have trauma from putting food on my... That's how far we've fallen. And it's grown-ass men saying this, by the way. I have trauma because my dad wore tighty-whities. Now I can't look at the color white ever again. Okay? Or else I'll freak out, man. Like, you don't understand. I'll start screaming. It's like, okay. All right.
You support child slavery every time you send a tweet. If you say no, then I guess you don't really have a leg to stand on when you're trying to criticize and label Scarle as some genocide supporter for purchasing from Starbucks. And it actually gets even worse because speaking of the boycott, there's other companies that are listed under this, and one of them is Google. So when you went to her stream on YouTube, which is platformed by Google, you likely sat there and watched through some ads that are created through Google AdSense. So in order to complain about Scarle for eating a piece of cake from Starbucks, you supported one of the companies on this boycott list. You gave them money. You absolutely...
When you go outside and you buy something or you touch something or you do anything in society, you are benefiting from some kind of slave labor somewhere or perceived oppression. Okay? When you buy a Walmart shirt, you're probably getting a Walmart shirt and it probably had something to do with some kind of oppressed people. Now, what you should do is stop caring because you can't avoid it. The only way you can avoid it is make your own clothes, make your own food, move out to the desert. And even then, when you live in the desert and you have your solar panels, in the desert in Africa, you're going to get beheaded if they find you. Guess what happens if somebody finds you in the desert in fucking Arizona? Guess what happens? Nothing. Nothing. That's the difference. So basically, stop caring. Live your life and better yourself. And be freaking grateful you live in a country where you don't get beheaded. That's what you should do. Just be grateful, you bitches. Squid with another gold boy. They're flying today. Those that have autism about following VTubers and expecting them to be mad about the current thing mainstream said to mad are mega foogs. Yeah, dude, I'm 100%. I'm 100%. You know, I'm 100%. I'm right there with you. You got to pretend to be mad about the current thing. No, thank you. No, thank you, dude. It's how all these teenagers are. What were you radicalized by when you were a teenager? Times have changed, Squid. Times have changed, right? When I was a kid, I was radicalized with Halo and shit. That's what I was radicalized with. You know, I was 18 playing Halo Reach. And then I started waning and I started I started working, way more full time and then worrying about that. And then before I knew it, I was in my late 20s. I'm already developed into who I'm going to be now, right? My outlet was video games. Now we have social media. What's the easiest way to radicalize people? Through propaganda? Social media. You think propaganda was strong during the Soviet Union or the 80s and 90s in America or 70s or in China or in North Korea? You think propaganda was strong back then? Give everybody social media where any company or government or structured body can just put ads on every single feed on every single person. Oh, suddenly everybody's radicalized. Propaganda has never been more important than it is now. It has never been more important than it is now. I was talking to one of my friends that isn't from America. They live in Scotland. I don't fucking know. Somewhere around that little area. And everybody unanimously agrees that the most propaganda-riddled countries, these are people that have never been to America. They don't really follow anything. They just look at social media and they look at Americanized TV. And everybody unilaterally agrees that America is only second in propaganda to North Korea. And I don't disagree with that at all. I don't disagree with that at all. Not even a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You can scroll down your feed right now and you'll see something, right? You'll see an official tweet from the White House. Keep in mind, you guys know what the White House is, right? You know what that's like the top echelon governing body fucking top down shit. And you'll see stuff like, oh, White House releases press report that inflation is lower than it's ever been. This is lower than everything's amazing. This is the best we've ever been. The economy is the best it's ever been, bar none. Interest rates are the lowest they've ever been. And like none of it's true, even a little. One Google search, what is the current rate of inflation? What is the current average interest rate on a home loan or a car loan? You can like immediately find it in one, and you know what I'm saying? But it's right there. 10 million likes on fucking Twitter. Right? It's all there. You have the official White House tweeting shit like that. You have official politicians tweeting shit like that every single day on both sides of the aisle. Right? And they'll say shit like, you do realize that all Republicans voted against a bill that would secure the border and add more agents to the border. And I'm like, oh, really? Let me Google the bill. My dumb ass that can barely read from Alabama that didn't graduate high school, mind you. Let me Google the actual bill and read it a little bit. Google. Oh, wow. It actually doesn't do anything. There's one tiny little line in there for more money to the border control. But there's also 8 other payments of hundreds of billions of dollars to foreign governments. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing is real. America is pure propaganda. We think we live in like just the freest society. Now, look, don't get me wrong. I think we're in a good spot. Unless you're like in the inner city area, we're in a good spot. There's a lot of bad places you could be. I think we're in one of the best places you can be. But if you were talking from a pure freedom perspective, rural New Zealand, rural Scandinavia is probably the most free places you can be. You don't have fucking politicians beating your door down. You know? You don't have that. Egan's like, I disagree. Propaganda is worse in the US than North Korea. You're probably right. You're probably right, man. Let's read some of these super cheats. Freddie says, you don't get it. I was traumatized by 18th birthday by my former butler. Bought me a blue Corvette and I wanted a purple one and he misgendered me. I don't think I'll ever recover. That's kind of where we're at. If you legitimately say you're suffering from trauma because you're misgendered, you are either A, mentally unstable, and we need to bring the word asylum back in the institutions, or B, you're making it up for attention. And I'm going to go with the latter. Although you can go with the former in a lot of cases, probably. For some reason, we completely enable mental health issues instead of, trying to fix them. I don't know when the fuck that happened. Like, when are people going to start gendering themselves as like a multi-voicer? So like, oh, I hear a bunch of voices in my head. That's why I kill small animals. It's actually like an identity and you can't like be negative about it. It's like, wait, you catch kittens on fire because you hear voices in your head. Yes. So you're a schizophrenic. Oh no, we don't use that word anymore. We don't use schizophrenic anymore. We use other voicer person. And I'm like, you know what? I think we should open up some insane asylums real quick and throw some of these maniacs in there. Incoherent Turd says, you are evil if you don't pass the cute puppy bill. Exactly. This would give all cute puppies $100 million in free food and housing for cute puppies. Oh, really? Wow. That's a good bill. Why did everybody vote against it? You go look at it. Oh, it also gives reparations of $20 trillion per black dude. Like, wait a second. What do you mean? The deficit's going to go to a quadrillion, like zillion gillion dollars. And it's like, who cares? So who do we even owe it really? Who do we owe really? You ever hear politicians? This is something that's probably exclusive to me. But you ever hear politicians complaining about the debt ceiling? You ever hear that? The debt ceiling? Oh no, we added $4 trillion to the debt ceiling. You ever hear that? Back in the day, I thought that was something that like we could bring back and like we could reverse it. Like I thought when I was a kid or when I was a teenager, you could reverse that. Obviously, that's, you learn as you get older that it's just an arbitrary number that continues to increase. Who do we owe? No one knows. But when you hear stuff like debt ceiling, that's when like the other party doesn't have a leg to stand on, right? Oh, the debt ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when they're fucked. Because it's an arbitrary number. We can just spend whatever money and owe whoever shadow organization we can owe. Nothing matters. No one cares, right? It's like, I don't know. I sound pretty ignorant right now, but I feel like it's very silly. Like, oh no, they raised the debt $4 trillion. Like, okay, like, so what changes? Nothing. Nothing changes. We just we still owe that shady shadow government wherever they are. I don't know. Are they on the fucking moon? Like, where are they? Where exactly are these shadow organizations? And who are they? What do they do? Oh my God. Debt ceiling is simply us extending the dollar and thus making it lower in value. So each time they raise it, the value decreases. Well, I was under the impression that there was like a centralized bank that we owed all our debt to. I could be wrong. Let's continue this video after my hour-long tangent. By the way, we're exactly 300 from Naked Snake. Exactly 300 from Naked Snake, and an orange and a pink boy away from a rainbow knight.
Absolute buffoons. But going forward, a lot of people have an issue with this. It's not all just complaints. A lot of people are shocked that she's getting so much blowback for this stream. This user saying, imagine harassing a good person over a coffee. You guys are absolute idiots. I don't give a F of the mental gymnastics you do to link Scarle with a war going on the other side.
People say the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is not a government institution, right? It's literally just called the Federal Reserve, but it's not a government institution, right? From what I remember, we're borrowing from Green Gods.
The world, it won't turn her into a genocide supporter. And a lot of people do take issue with Scarle because it's not just like, oh, we want to educate you on this. You made a mistake. No, these people are straight up dropping her. They're calling her a terrible person, a genocide supporter of all things. It is that severe. And you see people who even claim that they're very pro-Palestine saying the same thing, like this is way too far and you're making...
I'm very pro-Palestine. I just need you guys to know that, like, morally, I'm superior. So just letting you guys know that I am morally more there than you are. So you're inferior and you're gay. Sorry.
People look at this boycott.
So yeah, you're gay.
As some sort of a joke because of how hostile you're reacting to people who are not participating in it. So this user said, so folks are harassing Scarle for checks notes, having cake. Oh my God, this anime girl got Starbucks. She supports genocide. Will you people please shut the F up? I'm as pro-Palestine as anyone with an iota of common sense, but holy hell, this is the hill you want to die on? So literal children are now going into random VTubers chats, breaking the rules, and then harassing them. God, I hope Scarle gets out of Niji soon. I hope everyone that's still good in Niji EN escapes. Time and a place. You wet clown farts. What's Scarle supposed to do about it? Become a soldier? VTubers are an escape from a shitty real world. Let people have their diversions for a few hours. I hate it here, man. People are so goddamn dumb. Well,
dude, that can be applied to for so many things if you think about it, right? Everybody's like, I just want my escape in video games or my escape in movies or music. And then people that support shit like Sweet Baby Inc., they're like, oh, what do you mean? Okay. You don't like diversity in your games? You're a bigot. I'm like, no, I want to escape a little bit. I hear about that shit every day. If I go into Ulta, I see 4 fat models that have like clogged pores. And I'm like, why are they in the model like picture? They're fat and disgusting. They always have the gap in their teeth. It's like fucking this wide. And I'm like, this is not an attractive woman, but she's in there. I see it every day. You can't go anywhere. I'm driving down the road. I see a damn billboard and it's like diversity. And I'm like, look, I get it. Now can I turn my movie on and watch something about aliens? Oh, guess what? The aliens is an allegory for black people. And I'm like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, we get it. We get it. White people are evil. Fuck, I understand now. Like, I get it. White people are terrible. Kill them. I get it. Fuck, shit. Now can I watch my movie? It's like, can I pay a guy that just comes to my door like every day and he like rings my doorbell and I open it and he goes, white people are evil. And I'm like, all right, cool. I agree. And then I close my door and then I get my like diversity quota for the day and I can go do my shit now. I can hire somebody to do that. You know, I feel like that would be easy. But no, we got to have it in every facet of every part of our lives. Just to let you guys know that the person that designed this game or this movie or this song is morally superior than you. Very important. What's up, Hypnotic? How you doing, dude? James Hobbs says, hey, you were kind of out of it with the race and all. You sound good tonight. Hey, thanks, James. I appreciate that. I sound good. We're 296 from Naked Snake. Oh, 276. Because Rake and Knight just dropped a purple boy on Rumble. It says, what's up, you gay bitch? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. You're my boy. I wish you could help me in what is it? We're going to Pensacola in 11 days to race. I wish you could be there with me. We'd have a good time, bro. Hold up. If I bust a nut to an ethnic chick, is that diversity requirement? I feel like it should be. If you make some baby gravy to some ebonic stuff, you should get some points to your social score. You know, I feel like that's totally doable. But if they're Asian, if it's an Asian woman, you get a reduction because Asian women are overrepresented in like the hotness scale. Not for me, but for like a lot of people. I like Hispanic chicks. That's what I dig. You can't get me away from Hispanic chicks, bro. They just suck, you know. Like they're so hot, but god damn, bro. They turn into Consuelo as soon as they hit 35. And if you even look at another woman, they'll kill your ass. I've decided to just embrace being called a bigot and a racist. I like it now. It gives me power. It gives me the power. Thank you, Incoherent Turd. I appreciate you have the power now. You are strong. You are beautiful. You are worth it. Thank you, Incoherent Turd. Russell Hall says aliens are an allegory for Mexican people. But I guess they all look a lot to you. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. No, they don't. No, Hispanics all look different. They all have like a very unique like look. You know? It's not like, you know, black people. That's a joke. It's a joke. You guys forget that I'm a comedian. I can just say that and it absolves me of anything. Comedian. Ha ha ha. Yeah, get some. It's an excuse. Thank you, Russell Hall. Also, do better. Hashtag do better. Thank you, Russell Hall. I appreciate you. We're closing in. Let's watch some more of this Nijisanji.
Well, unfortunately, the pressure got to Scarle, and she would give in to what these people wanted and apologize. And she would start by changing the name of her stream.
Never apologize to the mob because they'll just kill you harder.
We just vibing, and she would completely scrap the entire cake testing part of her stream. In fact, she would even directly apologize to her viewers for the concept in the first place and claimed that she will educate herself and she will cut the VOD later accordingly.
Oh God. You never apologize. They will just eat you faster. That's what they're hoping for you to bend the knee so they can cut your head off because you're at fucking eye level now. The sword doesn't reach your throat otherwise.
Go ahead and address it. Yes, I see it. I'm terribly sorry. Okay. I'll address it really quick. I didn't think anything of it at the time. Okay. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't think it like I wasn't thinking, okay, honey. And I'm not very aware of like what's going on. I know it sounds very arrogant and I'm terribly sorry.
Cringe.
I won't be doing this again. I'm gonna cut the VOD. I'm terribly sorry. Okay. I will educate myself and I will never do this again. I'm terribly sorry. I quickly did like a quick look through and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't think it was an issue.
Oh my God. Imagine doing that. Gross. Now look, she was probably made to, I get it, but gross. Ugh. I'm gonna educate myself. Well, while you're at it, Scarle, while you're at it, are you going to educate yourself on every possible oppression or negative instance of anything happening in the entire planet? Let alone, you know what? No. Planet? No. Planet? No. Fuck it. Universe. Are you going to educate yourself on every single possible instance of oppression or death in the universe? If you don't, you're ignorant and you're a bigot. Well, if you're not aware of every single instance of anything happening anywhere in space and time, what about the fifth dimension? Are you going to educate yourself on what's happening in the fifth dimension? What about Cthulhu? He's probably hurting some people. You better educate yourself. You see how silly that is? You see how dumb that is? You're required to educate yourself on every single conflict that's happening anywhere in any space or time. You better not miss one. You better not miss one. You miss one, you fucked. Don't miss one, not even one. You miss one, it's over. Don't miss it. So silly. Darth Revan with the first orange boy. One pink boy from a Rainbow Knight says, hot take, as a vet, I can have compassion and sympathy for the people who are in Ukraine and Russia, Israel, not so much Hamas conflicts. But at the end of the day, it's not our problem. We're not the world's hall monitor. I agree. Look, if you see a video, and let's ignore the propaganda talk earlier. You see a video, there's a kid, the kid's like fucking brutalized, like wrecked, like barely alive. Yeah. You see it, you're like, damn, that's fucked up. That sucks, right? That's sympathy right there. You know, that's your empathy. Everybody has it, relatively speaking. You see something that, fuck. But are you going to then go post about it every day? You know, from the comfort of your own home, by the way. Not actually doing anything. From the comfort of your own home, sitting there, you post about it every day, and you harass people that go to Starbucks because Starbucks apparently supports genocide because people on Twitter determined it so. I should say people on Reddit. No. See, that's the difference. A lot of people feel a lot of things. Thank you, Darth Revan. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, Darth Revan. We're exactly halfway to Naked Snake. We did it. We're halfway there. We got about an hour left. Russell Hall says Cthulhu was created by a racist. Damn. Wait, you talking about H.P. Lovecraft? That's the guy, yeah? H.P. Lovecraft? Is he racist? Well, yeah. When did he die? I'm sure he is. Well, let's look. H.P. Let's see. H.P. Lovecraft. He was born in 1890 and died in 1937. Yeah, he's probably racist. Look, dude, times were different. Okay? Times were different. If an alien came to Earth and this alien was like a fat pustule with like two eyes and it just screamed, you'd be like, I don't like this thing. It's annoying. And then it flops away and doesn't do anything. You're probably like, yeah, I don't like those aliens. Those aliens suck. They're annoying. Like, I would rather the alien not be in my town because he's round and goofy looking and he's kind of annoying. Right? But then 100 years later, the alien, the alien little ball guys are now like, they're called like the Swarzies. That's their names. They have children. They have a society. They're pretty much like the same as everyone else. We understand now that the Swalians are fucking they're chill. They're Swalians. They're cool. Times change everything. H.P. Lovecraft probably didn't like black people. And neither does Joe Biden because they're basically the same age. I mean, let's be fair. They're basically the same age. Damn, he only lived for 47 years. He was born and died in Providence, Rhode Island. My boy didn't go anywhere. All right. Thank you, Russell. Snafu says croissants taste like the tears of Turks. Damn, bro. Wow. Thank you. Appreciate that. Anyways, access Twitter from a business social media tool externally and never log directly into the site. What the hell are you talking about? Hey, I have to use Twitter, bro. It's like required and stuff. It's required and stuff, bro. Don't you get it, bro? Okay, bro. Anyways. Let's go. Let me go back. We'll find an Nijisanji. Halfway to Naked Snake, everybody. We're a red, two reds, a pink there.
I just didn't know this was a part of it. Don't worry. I'm just educating myself, and don't worry, I'll cut the.
I didn't know Starbucks was racist and evil. I'm sorry. I'll educate myself on Starbucks being racist and terrible, and they should be killed.
I'm terribly sorry.
So as I will say, in any situation like this, never, ever give in to the mob. That is
Dude, I agree, Rev. What's up?
The worst thing you can do, because number one, it incentivizes them.
Yep.
It tells them if you harass me enough, I'm going to give in and provide what you want.
Yep.
I'm going to do what you want
Yep.
to stop this pressure.
If I gave in to the mob, I would quit racing. Do you know how many people want me to quit racing? There's people that I know that I like that want me to quit racing. You think about that for a moment. There's people that want me to quit racing, and I don't even, like, it doesn't even affect them. And they're like, yeah, you should quit. You're a failure. Get the hell out. If I did, I would be giving in to them. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to continue forward because Tim Pool believes in me, which is weird. I don't know why he believes in me, but I love this man. And a lot of other people believe in me. 98% of my chat believes in me, right? I've had some trouble the last 2 races. Some weird ass stuff happening. 1 in a million shot happened at Phoenix. I should have finished 15th at Phoenix, to be fair, but it just didn't pan out. And I'm going to continue forward. We have a race in 11 days or 12 days, Pensacola. I'm going to go. We're going to go. We're going to do what we can do, you know? So never give in to the mob. Never let people talk you out of your dreams and your goals. Because the reason people do that is because they're not doing it. Right? The reason people try to talk you out of doing what you want to do, the reason people try to shout you down is because they want to pull you down to their level of them not achieving or trying anything in life. All they want to do is sit at home on the computer. That's how this works. What is the final design of the Cyberfrog car? Let me show you. I'll pull it up right now for my boy. Hold on. Hold on for 2 seconds, my friend, and I'll show it to you, my friend. Give me 2 seconds. I'm pulling it up. God, my pee. I got pee so bad. But I am not a bitch. I am a man. Men don't piss. Only women. All right. Here it is right here. This is the final design for the Cyberfrog car. I already sent this to NASCAR to get approved. So there you go. That's him. I think it looks pretty sweet. The number may change, but as of right now, this is it. The number will probably change though. So there you go. Talladega car, Cyberfrog. All right. Speaking of Cyberfrog, we have 100 Canadian super chat, which is about 27 cents in American. Oh God, it's loud. Dr. Monster Truck. If you quit racing, I'll stop watching you. Well, damn, I guess I'll just keep racing then. Shit. We have 4 names. Dr. Monster Truck is now on the Talladega car, the Cyberfrog car. 4 names are there. 2 red boys today. And we're now 160 to Naked Snake. 160. Thank you, Dr. Monster Truck. I love you. I appreciate you. This is why I continue to do it. It's my dream, and people continue supporting it. You win, you lose. People that want to see you succeed, support it. I love seeing my friends succeed. You know, I love seeing my friends succeed. Thank you, Dr. Monster Truck. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. 100 Canadian. Thank you, my friend. Another red boy down the hatch. 1 pink from a rainbow knot and 8 likes from 400. Can you believe this shit? Hey, guy, Canadian money is worth at least as much as Monopoly money. If I didn't just move, I've dropped $500 on that tier. Why don't you drop $250 on my tier? Or else you're going to see my tiers. What's your stock advice? I don't have any stock advice. What the hell you mean stock advice? You going to take a stock advice from a man with a voice or an accent that sounds like this? I don't think so. Sounds like a dumb plan, bro. All right. Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. All right, here we go.
Being applied to me. And also when it comes to these sorts of things, even if you do what people want, even if you apologize, they're not going to forgive you. The majority of them are not going to forgive you, and they're going to still attack you and drop you, much like users like this saying, I'm glad Scarle apologized, but I think I just won't watch her lives anymore.
Oh.
I'm glad she's going to educate herself and all, but I'd rather not
See what apologizing got you, Scarle? Nothing.
watch her anymore, especially after what she has said. But I'm glad she's going to educate herself and apologize. So basically, yeah, she ate cake on stream, and I'm done with her. That's it. the apology doesn't really matter. You're dropping someone because they ate a piece of cake.
So
That's
silly.
crazy.
So
like,
silly.
imagine being friends with people like this in real life, walking on eggshells, knowing at any moment if you eat the wrong piece of food, they're gonna.
These people aren't real in real life, right? That's the whole point. These people aren't real in real life. There is not a person out there that gets mad at you for eating cake in real life. They only do it online because they're morally grandstanding for viewers, for fans, for likes, for clout, because this is the new social rule. Social media has made people do this. What's the first thing a girl does? Now, look, I know a lot of you are women in the chat, but what's the first thing a girl does when you get her behind closed doors and you're just watching a movie? And she has pink hair. She hates Trump. What's the first thing she does when she knows she's comfortable? She'll start doing locker room talk with a guy. She'll say the F slur immediately. She doesn't care. She'll take her drawers off and fucking ride you into the next damn morning. Right? Right? Real life is different. Okay. She'll scream at the top of her lungs outside on camera when Trump's elected. But she'll see a MAGA hat in a dude's house behind closed doors and she'll ride that ass. Because real life's not that this social media is not real life, man. Twitter is not real life. You know? Ain't real life. I've had women come into my house and they were the college leftist crazy bitches, and there was not one of them that didn't freaking take the drawers off. And I'm like a good old boy, NASCAR, like play guitar, fucking, you know what I'm saying? I listen to damn Leonard Skinner unironically. You know what I'm saying?
Drop you out of their lives. Like, it's absolutely insane. And we also know that I think the reason they're going so hard on Scarle is because she is one of these smaller livers in Nijisanji. And I don't think a lot of the Niji sisters attacking her would have the same energy for someone like Vox Akuma if he did the same thing. They would be like, oh no, Voxy Woxy would never. We need to educate him. He didn't mean to. Me Lord would never do that. But with Scarle, they just throw.
Imagine actually feeling that way about a VTuber. I don't know. It feels weird. Her apology likely was a requirement by the company. Oh, yeah, 100%. I agree, Outlaw. 100%. Yeah. While she chose to do it, it comes at the risk of being fired and maligned. Malignant. I'm sorry. I'm from Alabama. Start from scratch. No backing. That can be scary. 100%. Every VTuber I've ever talked to that's part of a corporation says the scariest thing is starting over. Because they are scared that people are more in love with their character than themselves. And I get it. It's so different, not you cheese. Yeah, it is. It is. Not you better be following me, not you cheese. Speaking of follow me on Twitter, where he just hit 4,000 followers on my 15th fucking Twitter account because I say something literally silly and get banned every fucking 2 months. So make sure you follow me on Twitter, please. It's right here in the chat right now. Give me some love. Stop being bitches. Okay. Anyways.
Her under the bus. They don't care because it's easier to harass and attack someone like her. But overall, also, let me make this clear. I don't blame her for apologizing. I don't think it was the right decision, but I don't blame her, especially in the face of active harassment in her stream, where people were not only attacking her on Twitter, but they were going into her stream to attack her once they found out what she was up to. It's definitely a lot of pressure for someone like her. And I don't really fault her for giving in. I just don't think it was the best decision under these circumstances, but it really represents a larger set of problems going on at Nijisanji. And this is really just the cherry on top. As this user points out, 3 days left for the shareholders meeting. Riku is desperate to save Nijisanji yen. Scarle streams eating Starbucks cakes. Niji fans get mad because of the boycott. Scarle apologizes and modifies the VOD. Niji fans in flames. They'll treat her like they did Zion now, which probably I wouldn't really see them changing.
What do they call them? Somebody in a chat knows, right? What do they call it when a VTuber like messes up? They were saying it about Pippa when like the whole thing with me and her happened. It's like there's like a word for it. It's like a goof, like when they goof or they mess up. There's a word for it. I'm sure some of you know, right? How much to Naked Snake? 160. We're closing in. No, not graduation. No, what the fuck? No, it's just like it's a slang term. It's not. They don't. I'm not talking about when they get like graduated. I'm talking about like yab. Yeah, thank you. See, Sitzel. Yab. Fucking yab. It's called a yab. And they were, dude. It was all everybody was talking about yabs when me and Pippa had our thing. They're like, oh, you yab. Somebody said I thought you were going to put Pippa on your car. I wanted to, but then I also realized that it might. I'm trying to think ahead of the game. and it might get Pippa like yelled at again, and I don't really want to do that. But I'm thinking about doing it with Cottontail, like putting her on my helmet, like a big old Cottontail sticker on my helmet, because I know Cottontail don't give a fuck. She's cool. And it's not that Pippa's not cool. It's just people might like get angry. How dare he? You know what I'm saying? People are weird. I'm trying to stay ahead of the game. YouTuber culture is strange. Why is that grown man rocking a damn avatar from a girl? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Sounds like New York slang. Nacho cheese. New York slang. Yeah, it sure does, bro. It sure does. Oh, look, Lisa Cortez followed me on Twitter. She used to follow me. It took her a whole year to follow my new one. Not really a whole year. I'm just kidding. But make sure you do follow my new Twitter. Damn it. I ain't playing around. You would have to get permission from Fishman for that one. You know, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of worried about legal ramifications, and also I don't want Pippa to get fucking yelled at. Cottontail, I don't think she'd give a fuck. I don't even think she has stickers for sale. I tried to find them. I could probably get one made or something and just put it on my helmet. So she's always riding with me. Zaid, what's up, Phil? How you doing, dude? Thanks for the raid, Phil. Hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Oh, we got to talk about Yaira, boys. We already talked about Tim Pool supporting my entire racing career for 2024. Praise the Pool. Praise the Beanie King. Love this man. Thank you so much, dude. I don't know. Yeah, I know he's not watching, but yeah, good. Love him. So that's really, really cool. And thanks to everybody else that supported me. Karis, of course. Toolganizer, of course. They're the reason I'm even this far, which is not very far because I just end up in really weird situations. But they will both be on my car at Pensacola. So, because they're still supporting your boy. And I really appreciate that. But of course, it's going to be awesome. And thanks for Tim Pool for being really, really cool. And we're going to have a custom Timcast wrap that I'm sure will be released at any moment. They've been designing it for about 2 weeks. So once it comes, I'm going to post that some bitch everywhere. It's going to be awesome. And then when I race my car at, I think the first race is at Kansas for Tim Pool. We will have the Tim Pool wrap on that car at Kansas. And for every race after. We'll put it on every car and chassis the team has in the shop. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be really, really cool. So thank you to Tim. And so anyways, Yaira sticker on that one. So we got to talk about Yaira, bro. Holy balls. The fact that our boy Eric in the Ripperverse can keep up the steam. I followed you back. Get on it, doggone it. The fact that they can keep up the steam is wild to me. It's crazy. Let me pull it up. Let's see how much the monies they got. They probably over 800 grand. Yeah, 900. Holy balls, son. Look, I know a lot of people dislike Eric, or vice versa. They dislike EBS, right? But you gotta see that. You gotta recognize this shit's gonna hit 1 million. It's gonna go. It'll probably be what, 1.3 or 1.4 at the end of it, maybe. That's pretty impressive. And the staying power is pretty impressive to me. Now I think the live trailer looked a little silly, but like other than that, like, I mean, who cares? You know? But there are people that are going to attack them. They're going to attack the fuck out of them because it's kind of like a content thing. I get it. You know, I totally get it. But I think the character design looks pretty cool. I like blonde bitches. Okay. I like blonde women that have big tits. It's hard for me to dislike a blonde woman with giant tits. This is kind of my deal. You know, I can't really identify with a black man named Avery Knox or whatever his name was, but I can identify with a blonde bitch for sure. So people are gonna be like, "Are you gonna read it, Cody?" No, I'm gonna read it. I can't read. I've never read anything in my life. And let's be very happy that EBS is not requiring me to read Cyberfrog for the Cyberfrog car. But there's a live action trailer, I think. Is that Avery Knox? Oh shit.
Adopt or die.
Oh damn. Oh, what is this? YouTube? Okay. Yeah, so there's a release trailer, and I saw people shitting on it
Be my guest.
because it's like, you know, low budget. And I'm like, well, of course it is. What? It's not fucking. Is there any 3D assets? Better not be any 3D assets, bro. Everybody will be pissed. Look, dude, winning formula, right? Just have naked bitches all over the place. Maybe show a titty. I don't know how this works, so I don't really know how indie comments works. But like, will we see a titty? Because like, I'm all for that shit. Disco Cobra, by the way, real quick. I also like Kirsch, Nick, but I don't think Kirsch likes me. Disco Cobra says, "Sup, Cody? I was not here for the Tim Pool combo. Could you do a condensed version for my goofy butt? Also, where's the video of the names of the cars? Those diecast cars coming out soon? I think they come out in August, but don't quote me on that. But I think that was what was talked about. You got a lot of irons in the fire. Riververse be killing. So the names and the cars on Twitter. Yeah, there's a bunch of videos of it, and it'll be on my car from Pensacola as well. And then we will be going to the Cyberfrog paint scheme for the next 2 races after, and then the Timcast paint scheme for the rest of the year. And the amount of money I'm getting from it will pretty much, based on math, cover the year right down to the last race, and then we're out of money. So I'm gonna try to pick up some other guys to jump on for a little bit of money here and there. So maybe I can get I would like to get 3 races into funding for next year. And you never know. I mean, Tim might stay on, other people might stay on. I want to go harder. So you never know. The possibilities are endless. But Tim, I will be able to say in 10 years, I'll be able to say Tim Pool gave me my start in racing, which is cool. So thank you, Disco Cobra. I appreciate you. But yeah, basically the condensed version is, I met with Tim Pool, did PCC, went to the compound. Tim's really cool. I talked to him about, hey, I'm just starting out in, NASCAR and, ARCA, and it's all one umbrella. It's just, they don't call ARCA NASCAR for traditional purpose, but it's NASCAR. It's owned by NASCAR. It's basically it's almost NASCAR's main feeder division now. I think it is technically considered that, like unofficially. But anyways, I told him I was just starting out and I'm looking for sponsorship, and I told him how much it would be for the year, and he was like, yeah, dude, let's do it. And that's kind of how it went. So we're currently working out the paperwork. And I think within the next week or 2, we should be solid. And then we'll have the Timcast wrap. I'll announce it on Twitter. I'm sure Tim will as well. And then we'll be good. And going here to Hurt, it's basically the minor leagues. Yeah. It's basically college football, then college football, then football, right? So there's the NASCAR Cup Series and the Xfinity Series and the Truck Series are kind of like on the same plane now. But the Truck Series was the main feeder series for a long time, and then the ARCA competition started really, really getting spicy. So now a lot of people just go from ARCA to Xfinity. Cup Series is like the unattainable thing. Like the NASCAR Cup Series is like, it's a 1 in a billion shot you'll get there, because you have to have a place, you have to know people, and you have to have $100 million behind you. That's pretty much the difference. As far as Xfinity goes, which is basically the series that a lot of people like it more than Cup Series because the racing is better because the chassis they use. If I got like 2 giant sponsors after like a couple years in ARCA and they gave me like $1 million in funding, I could race half a year or like 10 races in Xfinity and the whole schedule in ARCA. That's kind of how it works. And, and then of course, if you had somehow a cup ride popped open for Daytona or Talladega, you could do it. Right. So that's kind of how it is. It's all about who you know. And if you have people that are backing you and like believe in what you're doing. And Tim does, which is really, really cool. Do you have a pit stop team? Yep. I have 4 guys that are really cool that I know one of them personally because we've raced together, named Dusty. But there's a bunch of new guys I've met that are really cool. Thank you, Disco, by the way. I love you. I appreciate you. We are exactly $100 from Naked Snake, by the way. $105 from Naked Snake. 105 for the 280th Naked Snake in a row. Thank you guys so much. But I am actually send boobs on Twitter to Cody. Oh, thank you. Thank you for advocating for that. But I will be watching the Yaira thing. It's very interesting. I don't know what everybody's saying about it. Obviously it won't. When does it fulfill? Does anybody know? I'm assuming like within a month or 2. It's because it would be done, right? I feel like that's what Eric does. Like it's done once he starts the campaign. You can see me in the Cup Series. Well, I don't know. There's no telling. A year ago, I could have never imagined I would be in ARCA. So you never know. 5 years from now, you never know. I would like to make one Cup Series start ever, like just one, you know. But I would like to race full time in ARCA for a couple of years and maybe do a bunch of Xfinity and maybe a few truck races. I think that'd be fun. May 25th. Damn, that's pretty soon. Being from Owensboro, Kentucky helps getting into the Cup Series like some weird cheat code. Yep. They don't like boys from Alabama. All the Alabama boys are pretty much gone, so they don't really talk about them anymore. Well, Bubba Wallace is from Mobile though. Every time I scroll past Bella Ramsey, I jump like a damn dumb jump scare. Look, I gotta be completely transparent with y'all. Okay, what the hell is that? I gotta be completely transparent. Bella Ramsey looks like a fucking monster. Look, I'm not saying nothing against her, dude. Nothing against Bella Ramsey. But damn, bro. If I saw her at 2 a.m. in the hallway, I would pass out. I would fucking pass out. Shit my pants. My heart would stop. Right? Like, can we all agree? I feel like that's everybody can agree with it. And people act all just completely blown away when somebody mentions it on Twitter, i.e. me. You know? When I mention it, people are so mad. I'm like, bro, like, come on. Would you date Bella Ramsey? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like for real? And they're like, no. Like, no, you wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't, bro. You know? Not everybody's path is to be beautiful. Maybe she'll become a very, very good actress one day, like a monumental actress. Maybe she'll become one of the best actresses of all time. That's fine. But look, you can't just force people to say somebody's beautiful when they look like the damn Rocky Dennis. This is Bella Ramsey, everybody. Look, she looks like the kid from Mask, Rocky Dennis. You know? Or like Sloth from the Goonies. Right? I mean, go on. Anyway, I feel like that's how we can agree. Michigan expat says, did you get based over the past few years, Cody? Because 3 or 4 years ago, you were badgering people to wear a diaper over their face like a shit lip. What? Hold on, Michigan expat. What? I told people to wear a mask? Dude, I'm gonna need proof. I'm gonna need the timestamp and you gonna clip that shit out and show it to me. What the hell are you talking about? Wear a mask? I was against that shit from the first second. I never wore a mask unless they made me on a plane. What are you talking about? I told people to wear a mask? What the fuck? What? It's crazy. I remember I had a rant in March of 2020 on stream that I don't care about your grandma dying. Remember? It was like somebody that hated me put it on YouTube and said I was evil because I said, fuck your grandma. If your grandma was worried about getting sick, tell her ass to stay home. I'm going out and partying, bro. And that was like March of 2020. That was like the height. The height, bro. Damn, Michigan expat. You crazy, bro. You crazy, baby. You just a little crazy is all. Thank you, dude. Dan's-tastic. Oh my God, that is Dan's-tastic. Can we get a section in the Discord for all your race times and pictures and clips of events? Your episode on PCC was one of my favorite of all time. I hope you get a guest again. Yeah, I'll be on there again for sure. I hope it's with Phil. Boys. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And I would love to do it again. And I mean, Brett said we'll do it again, and Tim said he will do it. So yeah, we'll do it. Hell yeah, bro. Get on it, doggone it. Now, that being said, I don't go to the Discord. So follow me on Twitter. I post all it on Twitter. Oh, follow me on Facebook. Follow the Camelot 331 Facebook. It's pretty much only for the racing stuff. So, do I have it linked, Sonia? Let me look. I doubt it. I doubt it, y'all. Let me find it. Let me see if it's linked. And if it is, we will do it. Oh, it is. Yeah. Look at that. Look, follow me on Facebook. It says Real Camelot. Does that bring it up? I don't know. Some of you are boomers. I didn't know if you lose your Facebook shit. But yeah, follow me on there. I post everything on there. I post everything about racing on there. I do also post it on Twitter, but I post a lot on Twitter. So only 90-year-olds use Facebook. Well, it just so happens that my demographic is like 25 to like 48. So thank you, Dan's-tastic. I appreciate you, dude. For your orange boy, we're like 80. We're 80 from Naked Snake Bros. Gregory Lieber says, my bro and I used to collect NASCAR diecast, and recently got back into it. Can I pay $100 to get his name for my BJ? Yeah, of course. His username is Slim Balls. Yeah, of course. Of course. Every red boy goes on the car, my man. Whatever you want to do, dude. Slim Balls. Thank you, man. I have a lot of diecast in my closet. They're like right here in my closet. I have not opened them since I moved to my first house. Sea Bass, proud of all your success, dude. Shake and bake. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. I'm always worried that it's going to end in one day, like immediately, right? So that's why I was so devastated when Phoenix happened, like the 1 in a million scenario happened, and I'm thinking to myself, what if I never get to race again? You know, I just want to race once. I just want to fucking go take the green flag, and we're gonna do it at Pensacola. But also Talladega. It's gonna be awesome. So if ETH pops 5K, it's gonna be a red boy. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you, Seabass Big Fat. Thank you, dude. Is there pictures of the last race and all our names are on it? Yeah. Yeah, you want me to show it to you guys since you guys are bitches and can't find it? Hold on. You goofy bastards. I'll show you right now. I'm about to piss my pants, boys. Yeah, here it is. I don't know why the quality's so terrible. Let's see if I can change it. 720. 720p. All right, here we go. Here, I will show you the video of all your names. Enjoy. Okay. You guys see it? These are the Phoenix names. And then, of course, the Daytona names are to the left over here. See them? Are you on there, that Dance-tastic? I'm sure you're on there somewhere. It's just hard. I didn't put them in alphabetical order or anything. There you are. Look at you. There you are. That's fantastic. Look at your ass. You're right there. So, yeah, there you go. And Talladega, of course, will have it as well. So, every red boy. Breaking knot. Appreciate you, dude. A lot of fun, man. A lot of fun we had on this show. I got to pee real bad, though. I might have to pee at some point, and then we'll continue the show. We got a little while left. All right. But the car was fast. I needed a little bit more practice because I've never been at a track like that. And I was getting faster and faster. If I would have had an hour of practice, an extra hour, and we had fresh tires for qualifying, I'd have been in the race. But there's just no way of knowing that beforehand. Steve Chino, yeet. Why not put Jenna Ortega on the car? Also, where the t-shirt merch at? I have no idea. And also, I don't know. Because Jenna Ortega would have to pay me to put her on my car. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Any particular food you like, or are you just down for anything? Dude, I love everything. I just don't like sushi, and I don't like shellfish anything because it'll kill me. I just get a bottle. I don't know why I even have a bottle. You talking about a piss in? I ain't gonna piss in a bottle. I've done it before though. New merch, let's go. I'll figure something out eventually. I'll figure it out eventually, bruh. Put egg on the card. No. Gregory Lieber with $100 super chat. And that, my friends, is Naked Snake. We got, how many red boys is that? 1, 2, 3 on a Monday? We have 3 new names in the car. Yeah, we collect diecast. I would like my brother's name, Slim Balls, on the trunk. Slim Balls. He played drums, so Symbols became Slim Balls, became Slim, which is funny because he's fat. Ha! What a bitch. All right, dude. Slim Balls is on the Talladega car, my friend. I got it on there. Thank you, my friend. Big shout out to Gregory Lieber coming in strong for his brother. Brotherly love in the chat. Thank you so much. We currently have 5 names in the Talladega car. 5 names. Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for all your support. We hit Naked Snake, and we're 75 likes away from 500. So make sure you like the stream. Stop being a bitch. No more bitching. Be a man. Like the stream. Be a man. Be a man. Like the stream. Oh my God. Oh, look, Rumble finally paid me. Thank you, Rumble. It only took a month. Oh my God. Mm-mm. Thank you, Gregory. Really, dude, I really do appreciate that, Gregory. You're the man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Gregory, my boy. He's joining the Red Boys today, who is Gregory Lieber, Dr. Monsto Truck, and Dan A, all on the Talladega car. I appreciate you. And Disco Cobra, by the way. Disco Cobra with a pink boy, dude. We're still climbing. We're still climbing. Is Fight Milk possible? We got about 20 minutes. Dang, man, I love being even a small part of y'all's community. It's been such a roller coaster ride. Your humble beginnings talking about GameStop and playing Resident Evil, Geeks and Gamer, Nerdrotic, Pippa, Tim, and just all of it. Time be flying. Time be flying, Disco. Dude, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I'm so surprised of how things have been. So thank you, guys. I could have never imagined this in my wildest dreams. Even if, dude, if I would have started Phoenix and we finished like 15th, I would be in the most fucking elated, elevated mood right now. But unfortunately, I got boned. But it won't be for much longer. So I'm very excited to get out there and do it at Five Flags. Thank you, Disco Cobra, so much, dude. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God. All right. So Nijisanji sucks. We already know. Hollywood sucks. The government sucks. Everybody sucks. Everything's bad. It's been a wild ride. It's been a very strange couple weeks, a couple years actually. Let's be completely transparent. It's been a weird time, man. A very weird time, and I'm just glad that we're in a good spot. Your t-shirt designs are ones I'd actually wear. Yeah, I'm gonna get one for. I don't know if I can get one for Cyberfrog. I'll ask Ethan because I don't want to put it on my store without Ethan. You know, because Ethan owns Cyberfrog. But we'll figure it out. I'm gonna throw up, and then but I definitely will. Now the Timcast car, I don't know either. We gotta look at the contract. I don't remember what I put in the contract. It was kind of just random. The Grimace. Thank you guys. I love the people are putting the Grimace on there. It is the Grimace. It's the fucking Grimace, dude. My car is the Grimace. That's what we call him. The Grimace. The Grimace. All right. Are you gonna do EFAP anytime soon? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Love me some Mahler, bro. Mahler's my boy. All right. Even though he doesn't know it. He may not know it, but he is my boy. Hell yeah. All right. Where were we? That's fantastic. Thank you, my friend, for a member for 3 months. I love you, dude. Geety spaghetti. Hell yeah, dude. That's happening. It's happening, bro. Any races in Cali? No. Unfortunately not. You can see, look at the Arkham Menard's main schedule and the East schedule. When is the next race? The 23rd of March. Mizu in Pensacola, Florida. Five Flags Speedway. Dude, I'm so excited. I just want to do it. I hope Tim would back you. That's why I made sure I told Brett about it. Yeah, dude. Thank God for Brett. And thank God for Tim. Without them, I am nothing. So, and also I'll be in Vegas for the F&T meetup, by the way. It's gonna be fun. Michael, when did you get into NASCAR? This year. I got my license this year, and we've been rolling, son. We've been rolling. Had some awkward stuff happen, but we're doing it. We're doing it, bro. I'm about to piss my pants. Critical Drinker did an amazing job with the ventriloquism creating wall. Oh, by the way, Critical Drinker will be on the show Wednesday. My next stream will be with Critical Drinker. So don't forget that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, dude. Very exciting. Make sure you guys like the show. I have to pee. I'm about to piss my pants. Let me go pee. And we're going to turn on some Alex Jones. And then we're going to finish the show out. We're going to wrap her up. Still got a little while, so don't leave. But make sure you like the stream. I'm going to play you some music stylings of Alex Jones.
System, the company store, the paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy, weird, sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy, weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot belly goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
Oh, dude, I peed almost the entire song. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, man. I peed so hard. It's pretty nice. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Oh my God, boys. It is 11 o'clock. Can you believe time is flying with such a fun show, with such a bunch of good people today? Thank you guys for the raid. I had a bunch of raids today. I appreciate that. I love you. I appreciate you. Been having a lot of fun. So many good people, man. So many people support your boy for no reason, and I'm really thankful, man. It's been really cool to see, really fun to watch, and I'm really thankful for it. You guys are awesome. Without you, I am nothing. Oh, but it's been a spicy time, and as you're aware, times just continue to get stranger, right? They just continue to get stranger. People are getting attacked on subways. No one stops it from happening. Everybody's mad at the Hannah chick. Oh, what is her name? Hannah Barron, because she's hot and she's useful and has good life skills. And all these attractive women are really angry at her for some reason. Why? I don't know. I just don't get it. It's been very, very weird. Very weird to see. But there's nothing we can do about it. Also, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul are fighting. And if it was real life, Mike Tyson would drop Jake Paul. I don't care who you are, but it will be heavily scripted. You cannot tell me for a second that Mike Tyson's going to win this fight. He will take a fall for $100 million. And Jake Paul will be able to say he beat Mike Tyson, right? That's what this is all about. So, very, very silly. Very, very, very silly. Oh, man. It's just, everything's wild. It's really hard to keep up with everything, especially when your life is so freaking fast paced and weird. You know, it's crazy. Anyways, I wish, please God, please Jesus, might have gotten the app. So Jake could take some punches. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's normal. He's decently competent, but I don't even think I don't even think an old Mike Tyson would be phased. You know, I feel like Mike Tyson would melt his ass immediately. But it's gonna be completely and utterly staged. You can't convince me otherwise. You cannot convince me otherwise. Is Nick streaming it out? Where's Nick at? I looked at him on the raid list and he's not on there. Let me make sure. Where are you, Nick? Okay. Well, goddamn. All right. Very strange. Is it in Vegas? What is in Vegas? The F&T thing? Yeah, dude. Oh, EBS? No, he's probably getting off soon, though. right? I'll give EBS some love. Make sure you like the stream, by the way. We do have to do Naked Snake though. Don't you guys are trying to make me forget. Stop trying to make me forget, you bitches. Okay. Probably sick again. Does he have an autoimmune disease? Be sick. He might post a link like in the next 5 minutes. I don't know. Hey, Caros! I missed the Sunday stream. Getting out of the mess. Can't wait to be done with it, dude. I'm so glad you're here. I love you. Yeah, dude. It's all good, baby. It's all good. I'm glad you're here. It's been a very interesting time, and I also want to thank Karis for all the support. The Karis logo will also be on the Pensacola car. So make sure you're looking at it. Dude, it looks great on that purple car, Karis. It looks so good. It looks like it was made for it. I don't know about the black car, right? It didn't fit the black car. And I think it's because the black car was flat black and not gloss. But yeah, it looked great on that purple car, bro. It'd been awesome. Thank you, Karis. I appreciate that, dude. For your gold boy. I love you. I appreciate you, dude. But yeah, Pensacola is gonna be awesome. And then we have Talladega, Alabama. And I should be signing a deal for that Wednesday. So, like an official final end all be all deal that I can't back out of. I've been trying to wait for it to get closer to time. But yeah, we're gonna make it happen. We're definitely gonna make it happen. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm excited, dude. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I was mad as hell. Sonya, why did you miss it? How could you do something like this to me? How could you do this to me? He's still on the flu. He's on top of the flu, bro. He's on top of it, bro. Yeah. I need to. Why is it happening? I told Nick about Vegas. I think that'd be fun. The most fun I ever had was hanging out with Nick Ricada in Vegas. But I think Cecil's rooming with me this year. Cecily. Oh, Cecil. We're gonna have a lot of fun, dude. What's your favorite track? Charlotte. My favorite track to race on Phoenix. I've only been to a couple tracks. I've been to a lot of short tracks, like dozens, but the big tracks, not so much. And Phoenix was the coolest shit ever. I loved racing Phoenix. Oh well, I loved driving Phoenix. I didn't get the fucking race because technicality got me out. But I'm sure I'll enjoy Five Flags, and I'm sure I'll enjoy Talladega, and I'm sure I'll enjoy Kansas and Charlotte and all that. So I'm excited for Kansas a lot. I'm excited for Charlotte too. How long are you gonna be in Vegas for? Like 3 to 4 days. I don't really know for sure, but I'll be there for a couple days. Oh, look that! Look, remember when I told you Nick would post something in the next 5 minutes? I can't believe it. I can predict the future. I can predict the future, bro. They're all oval shaped. What's the difference? They're all oval shaped. They all have different banking. Some have progressive banking. Some have tighter corners. Some have like more narrow straights. Different surfaces like concrete and asphalt. It's all different. For example, Phoenix is shaped like a weird oblong. It's like this. Like this. Charlotte and Texas are close, but Charlotte has more like sweeping into the corner, whereas Texas was more of like a weird sweeping out. It's very strange. But I don't think there's two tracks that are very similar. Auto Club Speedway in Michigan were probably the most similar tracks, and Auto Club Speedway was torn down. So now there's not really two tracks that are the same. Probably Las Vegas and Kansas are pretty similar. So in Phoenix, the yellow line don't mean shit. That's for damn sure. Oh man. Are you racing at Iowa? I will be racing at Iowa. I just don't know when. I don't know the date. I just know that it's on the schedule. 50 likes from 500. I need you guys to spam the like button, okay? Okay. Nick just posted on his local. He's not streaming. Damn. Nick. Damn. You think you get count thank you long? No. I've learned by doing shows and having an audience and having people, and having guests on, I've learned who I can and can't get. And there are some people that will not come on your show unless you are like famous. There are some people that don't care. They will go on shows. I'm kind of like that, I've been on like people with 200 subs. I don't care. But there are some people that are creators. If you do not have like 10,000 concurrent, they will not even consider coming on your show. because they're like, I don't benefit, so why would I be there? I don't really know if that's a way I would like to like live my life, but I can't really like harp on it because there's a reason why they're successful, I guess. I don't know. So thank you. I love you, Gregory. Love you, Disco Cobra. Love you, all my peeps. Love you, Monster Truck. I love you, Dan A. All my boys. We had a rainbow night tonight. We hit Naked Snake. We killed it. We're 30 likes away from the goal. I'm going to do Naked Snake, boys. And then we're going to raid the Chicken Man, assuming he's still streaming. He is. So we'll raid the Chicken Man. All right, here we go. It's time for Naked Snake. 280 in a row, boys. Where's my bandana? Found it. Here we go. It's time. $280 in a row, boys. This is how we do it, son. Here we go.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching, I'm melting to you.
Keros, the first blue boy. Here we go, boys.
What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme.
Woo, Lord.
Not for honor, but for you.
Here we go. In my time, there be nobody else. Cry, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Here we go.
Someday you'll go red. Someday you feed on a tree frog. It's a trial to survive.
Oh my God. You ready? You ready? I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there be nobody else. Let's go. Cry. It's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Amazing. Thank you. I appreciate you. 280 in a row. One more time, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you. Amazing. Thank you so much to all the boys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 280 in a row. Can we hit 300? We're 20 away from it. Breaking Night on Rumble with a $20 Rumble rant. I appreciate you. Texas Red with a $5 Rumble rant. I appreciate you as well, my friend. And everybody on YouTube, you guys are crazy. Let's all get the hell out. 280 in a row. When will the streak end? No one knows. No one knows. What a crazy streak. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Make sure you're watching Wednesday when Critical Drinker comes on. It's going to be at 4 p.m. Central because Critical Drinker doesn't live here. He lives in a place where that's like 1 a.m. for him. And of course, we'll be live Saturday with Zia. And then Friday, I'm doing a show with somebody. I just don't remember what it is. So Yeah, Raynar, I don't know, man. I don't know, Raynar. I don't know, man. But yeah, dude, thank you guys so much. 30 likes away from the goal. Make sure you go like the stream right now. We're gonna raid Ethan Van Skyler and the Comic Artist Pro Secrets. He's doing the trash cast. Give him some love. He's my boy. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, all my people, long-term supporters. You guys know who you are. Billy Hatcher, all my boys, Rob, Darth Reven, Keros, Disco. You guys know, Gregory, Dan. You guys are goated. I appreciate you guys so much. New video tomorrow. Don't miss it. Do not miss the video tomorrow. Very spicy. Get on it, doggone it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the love. What a Sonia. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you for lifting my spirits. Every time I get on stream, you guys make me feel better. And I'm so damn thankful. I'll see you guys Wednesday with Drinker. Get on it, doggone it. Oh, Richard, you're a bitch.